Ghanaian turnkey hospitals provider, have successfully built Ghana's first e-smart hospital in the leafy suburbs of East Cantonment. This hospital will transform the way hospitals will be built in Ghana for the future. Key structural components of the bank hospital include the main clinical building, the hospital, and the ancillary block, which is the administrative building, serviced with parking spaces for staff and visitors. The bank hospital has 2 security gatehouses. Contributing to the successful running of operations will be the waste management treatment plant, the energy farm, housing 2 800 kVA generators and a 1600 kVA transformer. The bank hospital has over 70 admittable beds throughout the building, offering first-class service to all patients, which include an ambulance service and a bus bay just outside the hospital. The landscaping around the hospital is designed to help patients therapeutically. This state-of-the-art building has 5 floors, which also include a basement and a rooftop. The hospital complex houses an adjacent building for administrative purposes and other functions that contribute towards the running of a successful operational hospital. Each floor of the hospital has something unique and different to bring on board. This ultra-modern hospital features an antibacterial flooring material, maintaining high levels of hygiene, keeping patients free from infections. Signages throughout the hospital keep patients and visitors informed of their locations at all times. The basement contains workshops for the following departments: mechanical, biomedical, electrical, carpentry, and ICT storage. The basement is also home to the medical gas plant, which produces excess gas that can be sold to other hospitals across the country. The basement also includes a security room, bulk stores, and a fire pump station. The manifold room is where the backup supply of medical gas is kept for the hospital. From the entrance of the building, the hospital offers a bright, modern open reception with comfortable waiting areas for all patients and visitors, as well as a VIP waiting lounge. Facilities on the ground floor include treatment and consulting rooms, an outpatient department (OPD), pharmacy, which has a main dispensary, bulk storage, preparation room, and a control room. The A&E department contains of a triage, resuscitation, ICU, and 3 wards within the A&E. The A&E also has a security unit. This is a unique feature to this hospital. The radiology department, also known as the imaging or diagnostic department, can also be found on the ground floor. The radiology department provides X-ray services, which are captured in real time. This department also has a fluoroscopy and a 128 slices CT scanner. Other features found on the ground floor are the data room, 4 lifts, and domestic utilities facilities, which can also be found in every ward throughout the hospital. A cashier unit and an ATM can also be located on this floor. The first floor includes a hospital suite. This functional space can be found on all floors. The departments on the first floor are equipped with an ENT consulting and treatment rooms, audiology, and waiting area. The eye clinic has its very own consulting and treatment rooms, lensing and glazing with the CO2 laser, which is the only one in the country, and an optical shop. This floor also houses the urology department with consulting and examination rooms. The maternity wards, also known as the Obs and Gynae ward, has a nurses station which is visible on all wards throughout the hospital, and a NICU ward for premature babies. The surgical department can also be found on this floor. This department sports a theater, delivery suite, recovery, and isolation wards. The hospital also has a doctor's lounge. The 4th floor has its own VVIP and executive wards, with rooms that look like a 5-star hotel with correspondent care and services. This floor also houses the miscellaneous diagnostic area, which installs the following units: endoscopy, ultrasound, ECG and EEG. On this floor is the kitchen and staff canteen areas. The hospital training room can also be found on this floor. This is a multi-purpose conference facility which comes with an audiovisual room. 2 smaller meeting rooms can also be found on this floor, as well as a library and the main security control room for the hospital. The rooftop holds the hospital's technical outdoor units, such as the solar panels, air conditioning, LPG gas system, refuse chute system, water treatment plant, 2 smaller storerooms, and a bigger general storage area. Connecting to the main building, as mentioned previously, is the ancillary block, known as the administrative building, where there is a public eatery and parking bay for staff. The first floor of the ancillary building is home to the medical waste and sterile room, known as the ECODAS. There are 2 offices and a changing room found in this department. The holding bay has 2 cold rooms. This unit also has an office and waiting area. The laundry room can also be found on this floor. The second floor is home to the medical director's office and other administrative offices. The third floor has the office of the CEO of the hospital and other supporting offices. External areas of the bank hospital include a coffee bar for staff, patients, and visitors. The hospital and ancillary block
Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakachira katabin say you what you can Kwabena keja guma mni yanko
100.5 Citizen Show ya mamunyi na ha mamu Kwaba. Baby bia wo bia no awie ya chiamo. Minim so ho ye. Yes we ho ye Tuesday afternoon, and that's how we do it. Ye de abare de ne de aba enkomo ho Ghana enkomo ho. David Teta joining on Facebook. Julie Belinda Obria joining on Facebook. Augustine Mysteries here. I heard about no corruption or Kankwe South is here. Da omunyina sepa enewye on YouTube. Citizens TV Ghana, Citizen TV Ghana. Obet me join here. It was so Thanos Sheikh is here from Nima. Jama Sinja is here. Says more fire. McCarthy Wisdom. Prince Charles Okain is here. Nyamin Shamu Mesoche is here. Such send my old soldier also is here. We Madika Kasimbi actually must say you was special come on ye bedi ene you was special come on and nyame about channel mo ready a year budget right, so there are some other few issues are popping up with this budget issues. We will talk about it. Amount for expectations, we will talk about it. Krobi so hima ajwa ewo hase Awuni Joseph, thank you. Lottie Jones, thank you so much. Tema Committee 22 for Yadamo say and every taxi drivers, trotro drivers, Uber, Bolt, Yango, Dom and Pimpim, a Dom and Pimpim, a Dom and Pimpim, Yadamo Sibebre, a driver say ya, Zelex Dwayne, our London. Ojaba Gabaski is here, Mameketwa is here, Kweku Buatin, NDC, all the way from Kumasi, Phyllis Bruce Smith is here, Charles Bannerman watching us live from Insawem, Yadam Wasipa, and I know pay media assembly to a Yemi Facebook page. That in life, you must stand up for something, and you must die for something. Even God is not neutral when it comes between good and bad. There is no neutrality in heaven. is either black or white, either good or bad. Onipa biya umpese ube sorry agina for bibino. In your bad times, you will get nobody and you will get nothing to stand up for you. Stand up and be counted. It's better you die standing than to die on your knees. Onipa biya ye nimu for anything. When we talk about good, ye nimu. When we talk about bad, ye nimu. The Holy Book says you die like a dog and there is no remembrance for you. You must be known for something. Listen to me. You must be known for something. In your office space, you must be known for something. Something special. Something positive. You must be known for something. Even if it's bad to others, you must be known for something. You need to leave a mark. You need to leave a mark. Leave a mark. Leave a mark. You need to leave a mark. I worked with Mighty FM in Mampong. And obia ya wono ewo ye generation we bia ohun me radio work in Asante Mampong. Remember Bobie Ansah the name. Generation ayate Hello FM. Kwame despite be Hello FM. Oh, Kumasi na omwo Kumasi no. They remember the name Bobie Ansah. It rings a bell. You must be known for something. Generation Omutia Asampa FM. The name keeps on ringing. The history is there. You can never wipe it away. It remains the same. Those the late Christopher Poku on Love FM in those days, and with Kwabena Sambaini, with Kofi Diakwa, the memories are there. Ninyina ubuso bia. He has something to talk about Bobie, whether good or bad. You must be known for something. In your workplace, in your office, you must be known for something. After 5, 10 years, 15 years, when you are no more there, generations will come and go, and that office will forever remember you. Don't just walk through. In your family, be known for something. Stand up for something. No matter the backlash, the disagreement, stand up for something. For me, Bobie Ansah, I would die standing than to die on my knees. No way. No way. It won't happen. I will die standing. Enjoy your afternoon. Alhamdulillah.
In
All right, okay, so that's it. Let's do this. Ibrahim Veron is here with us this afternoon. Danladi Ibrahim. So Benghazi, thank you so much. Amrado is here from Ho Elenam. Asem is here. Zachariah Larry is here on your Facebook page. Many mubeyi 1212 be, but mame enya jumawe enwi Ansah ma baba beye. Enyema eseme ye takwa jata is here. And also I join here. Okay, so and that yebeye juma bi ewo ha, and it's very important. See yes juma no. Transport Operators Association of Ghana supports Mahama Game Changer 24-hour economy proposal. Transport Operators Association of Ghana support Mahama's Game Changer 24 hours economy proposal. And may I read you one more statement nibi. I have Pauli here, the National Chairman, Concerned Drivers Association of Ghana. Pa Agwaba.
I mean, you are now to say.
Yamia don't walk on away.
Captain. It didn't go to born me, Mamma. Yes, I think.
Mate, Yanyajuma, me basso. Pacho Mumra me into the hall. Momra me into me or may ho adwuma ma Paul ya request for enwum bia opese ye mama no. Okay, so Cristiano Pro is here Opro GH bro, come over, show up mamento nkane obetu aba me office obetu aba Nana ya is here. Nana ya, good afternoon. Watching you live from Cape Coast. Nana ya Cape Coast for Yamamunina Akwaba. So 24-hour economy proposal from GM. Ofa Pauli.
Minya.
Debasma. Talk to me.
Nedika minchia watifo.
Ejo ahine wa
enkranman time there about 2 o'clock. Na baby atedi. Baby atedi akrafem.
Alhamdulillah.
Captain Zaun Kasakura na jama bibi yaye.
Alhamdulillah.
Em say me dey one interview but say me no share face to face ene.
Oh okay. Ya kasada.
Oh, me no akasa bebre.
But in shiada.
Debe.
Tina voice no
Ya kasa be bro 4 to 5 times.
Oh okay, the voice na hear me say obi ase me say. Anyway, so Concerned Drivers Association. What is the issue?
Yo, and as a munya tiawana say, I'm say politicians na fi bia bidra. Obia de nsem beto abontin. Na yanga driver for the say ye ka juma. Ye omamu ya menyi ni say company bia ni wa Association Transport. Company obeka so Association Transport. Na eyo nyankopon.
The kind of employment among
nipa ye kita wom. Ene nipa ye fa wom. Ene juma ye ma ma no de. Menyi ni company Association Transport. Yani taba ne do so pa. Dem se be se jama bosum ni se na wotwe miensem na yete so mampanyi John Damani mama e de abeto abontin se obey 24 hours economy. In fact na yana mu bi na yana adwene ye ntanta na ye ntiase na be se 1 week ni ye mu bi ye ne driver fu bi kwaye wo sahwi dade yeso no baabi na ye fi Kumasi ko ne koto bele bi wo na bele ya ne koto ni unsa police fu na tete oni nyina watisum light at the light
I was sahwi
kwane so ofi Kumasi ko na watisum yo mu say wo mu ni light enti na mu ase bus ya tim na gina ana bibisa driver sa den tro gina so police checking point ana light bi ansia police fu ni tisum ana timisi na mko bisa police fu no sa wamu ni asembi aka yo so okay se jo mama ka say obey 24 hours ye be run shift o mani ma economy ni betimi akona ni ma na atsem we bi kan bi na se ye bankra mantem ha ye kwansante mantem ha ye hunsa driver fo ye adwuma nyina e bo na jo be se 12 to 1 11 to 12 no bi akodeda
Enkra say.
Enkra ni ha eni santimem
12 to 1.
Enu kra da wa 11 na che say yadeda.
Tuba opeso ka che me say okay me pacho se me ambusa ni ya fa che me. Enetie for so fa che me mostly ya me ana me drive.
Ja.
Enti o pa che say bo 11:30 12 ko microphone 10 nya car. E won kra ha.
Minua 11:30 12 eya ko gina circle overhead na se wona ko kaswa.
Oh yeah sure.
Me see 11:30 12 wona ko kaswa.
But say gas ni be pie o mu chini because Uber is working. Yango is working. Bolt is working. Shanzi is working.
Eya juma enya ejuma se ebia ye wo lolly station. TMU.
Okay.
Enya juma te say ye wo lolly station.
Okay.
Uba wafa no. Wo fie no request no. And wa be fa wo. O ko lolly station, o ko fa car. Atukwan. That time na ina benya.
Okay. Matu ase.
Ya na ekita taxis no. Se Uba no kura mpo bisa ho se bo 11, 12. Na wo po fuel. Na wo ko ba bi ti sa denta. Na wa short ya. Masa, why we be chakwana ba baby to say Zongo Junction. That's when you new taxi driver be okitaka unya car. Maybe I'll be home.
Not just a fuel for no so upon them.
Ah,
why?
and then think that Maza, would your boss so time? Say wako Valley View, no boss so time. From one of Zongo Junction, obi on Yankasa se me bomb me won't buy. And discreet be a mom by the mayor, John Abenya. Obi obey your time.
Okay, so Nankasa Kenneth send me a message. Was commander come to Sacramento Junction here and look for car to Kaswa around 12 a.m. You go cry. Anyway, to us.
Enti you say adina ma papa ne de aba no. Eba boy na driver for.
But I didn't name money basa.
Security reason. Sa bani betimia I pro police for bebre. Na about 10 meters, 4 meters, 5 meters be a police bet major ho. First. Second, yan market abang abie no. Market ni mu na nkasa no ye ni security ho. Ebo be say 10 for say Kumas KJT Anakra Central. Ebo be say 10 to 11 market no obi every ho. Ekoni fie. Na bus 5:30 na ujina kra. Wasem ye mobo. Ebisa driver ni bia no obekọ amasama na osane ba bia na sumu amasama ba bio. Enti nipa ni nyina abre. Eni ti se me fia so jaman.
Oh, okay.
Oh na me fi.
Sir.
Me fia so jaman.
Hey,
Akwami jakiti oh na me fi.
what do me yard mo?
Se e boss say na ofi wo ana 7:30 na ofi akra akwa. Unya filling station ba kwa kwa wo ye adwuma.
I see. What do me?
Ubedu afienya. Na o matum. Ufi afienya na odu mishia campo a. Go filling station ba kwa o mapon. Ufi wo na utwa sutwale. Asa ukwa akuse junction. Go filling station ba kwa o mapon. Before ubedu kwa me no. Total filling station ba kwa o mapon. Ufi wo na okọ. Ubekwa akoduru akosomo twintwan. Obi apon.
I see.
Eni ti yehunu se abani yese niema we na market women's ukwa bobloshi anadu 2 o'clock 3 o'clock we turn ade ukwa Accra Central anadu 2 o'clock 4 o'clock we turn ade uba secret market na omampanyini ku for share ye on side ye turn ade a se ni pan nyina ye adwuma 24 hours ya adrava fun so
okay, so agbogloshi so mo ya adwuma 24/7.
I'm telling you obi obua about 2 o'clock and now 1:30 I'll be going to say lem.
Agbogloshi.
Me na me catch no. Oh say lem but man more 3:30 to 4 o'clock. Oba kono higher ma.
How much?
I match so
I see.
Oh and no run sa obi akoni fi akoda sa ma.
But first man it is
First na ye kwon sa.
Agbogloshi.
But it is secret crowd secret. No plus station. Secret man sa do. Wa mu ye 24 hours.
But say so many say.
Why na be o? Obi ba beta mo ne makwa wo bedwa no. Ehin na akọkire. Ehin na akọkire so nipa. Obi PNTF ani mo no. Wona tonfo na do akoto na. Omu nyina pa park on table abu.
Me normally ne ya na job me wo asori dem. Ya yesre radi ntino. Normally ya na me mfa ho.
Captain enfa we ni agoro na ye ni abre.
Yeah, me anajubia me asori dem. Say ye wo
asori for ankasa wan na bo ho ban.
And I'm gonna see ye
amani a wo kwa Ansah no mo de akoduru ho no.
Say ye wo dem ye were in close place a yesre radi. Nti ye mpie. Enti na wo busam say ma fa order me ka say ho no me mfa order.
Ahu Abeka Junction. Filling station na top one. Se bo be say 2 o'clock I will test if we go.
Abeka Junction.
Junction ya ye
Okay.
nyanu piece FM.
Okay, me ho.
One more share filling station bo down.
Yeah.
Anaju wo mo yadwuma. Wo mo yadwuma.
Enti
Bia police for nesi ba.
me ba Bobie 11 12 now fu asa.
Jisa wo nya onua taxi driver because you joint bi wo a wo mo de e bia fa police for. A wo bo ho ban. Nti wo be kono na wo mo yadwuma. Na wakoto bi. Na
okay, so sorry, Obia sending me message be me pesi ne omo mutie no so nya interactions. Raymond Andreas says Bobie Uber, Bolt, Yango have stopped working after midnight. Now for security reasons, check from them. The 24-hour economy is super. Okay, so we have Pedro here. Takwa Jata says, Commander, from Takwa to Kumasi around 10 p.m., no filling station is working. And from Takwa to Tadi, same. Okay, Muhammad Awa Ibrahim says, okay, Commander, what he's saying is very true. When it's 10 p.m., you can't get a car from Ablekuma to Insakina unless you order for either Yango or Bolt, or you can't also get even Yango to Circle. I see. Okay. So, any amount can amount for do more experience.
Nukura woman is say, and Ryan is asking me to an pen up and be frame me. Also, will it now say, VIP no more, we had 24 hours. Minia, say your farmers were. 1 year for Mojuma. And so I'm by a day in Wabeto. Also, food and day.
Planting
food and job. And I just
jobs or something.
And you know the other count. So, Shandy, said they couldn't bet me. I dare ye potropo Jonu, so be so be Shandy. Yentum. Yenny Bambo. A Jumana Yenny Bambo. Yet, last 2 years, last year. Abrekuma Kwemua. Car echo, a skaguma echo full station. Every akatekete. Ye botu komunipa. And this is also a besha bambo mudding. I'm obi oye na juma nacho. Obi oye na juma ewia. Obi oye juma no pa. What my na juma. Ama omane timia rani 24 hours ya. Oso umpeyi na apeden bio. So obi timokola. Hwe Bobie yene enama najo. Se kama ne ye hunu. Emiri bi mi di obi call hospital Kolebu. And I may call me to Guru Mr. from. Mission Nedam no so because I already near their found.
I see.
And it's a check. Nasa wants a sign now. We don't yame. Me Chisusa Bazongo Junction. Oh, no, bitch, I'm total filling station. Me by that time, I say. It is a year working 24 hours. And I say, Kolebuana, Obi Yajumawa, Metrafaso. At some papa ne dia bani ye na driver for 70 to 80%. Ye jitu say ayade abeboa na adwuma because say ye adwuma 24 hours ya say me wadwuma ye awia kete ya me fi say that day awia me nkwa adwuma me kwakwa ye say me adwuma no edura na adwuma ne matumi ka na ma ye adwuma manya sika gum kotokum enti say jo mama say me makotena kire me hunu say eniema sei ana me de ba ebabua Ghana fo a woti omanim adwadefo benya won fa hodi adabafo benya won fa hodi asojafo ne police fo businessmen sa wo mu yi wo ne ma otema habo wo mu nyina benya won fa hodi meye sa de na ma wo mu nyina nya won fa hodi a ne yesi yempe yi enti yan adabafo de ya dwene yi hu ne yesusu hu se so omampanyi jo mahama ahunu sa de no ya ebabua ye na yan adabafo ye hunu sa de na che nanka ye po jifu bia obetima beji yen ayi yen ase afise security a ya chire ne ji yen ka ye kuma bi mu tukam ebi mu chasa wo chirewa ye timi ji usika fi unsem
but will yen komo mempe propaganda komodi.
Thank you.
The ordinary Ghanaian walking on the street bebusa say Nansen ya 8 years. Then this was also 8 years. You want to tell us Obia driver ni ka nyirada. Ya nyire driver ni anajoda. Is that what you want to tell us?
Bobie asema me no kan. Me si ade a eye mmere no.
Me busa the ordinary questioner the ordinary Ghanaian will ask.
Yaji obika. Nenye. Yaji obika nenye. And I saw nipa no call you no ba no say no ade anya na say yesesan MPP tam ya ji obika eye anya ade anya no obi se me ba metu sa ade na se a
okay so now Opacha said the difference is that at least your mama are taking conscious effort. Okay
ade no dio me na mete ho and na sa ade no ho and na me fi ho me ko tra chema so no ade we say me ye ni say me ye ni say me we free anam di etuma
voilà
ade we be ye yama me tima mo fo ho ato ma
voilà
wo se ye ntontwene
voilà
me baby sase mo o man panyin kufo Ekufuado. So I'm kasa John Mahama ko free education on off.
Yeah.
Woman kada. Enti den ni wo.
No.
Enti ono oba so osma be shem enko the whole nation. Na so John Mahama so te ho. Na say time no yaji obi ka. Na na do yaji obi ka. Na no say no. Adwe esase tu.
Okay. So the issue is not about how many times you be car. The issue is that why the big nyabua or man more must stop us. I
don't need any problem. And you know the takra ma beka ya jitum say. Ya de na ho de nyina be support. Ntia ya kasa an say. Kumasi ka jetia. Wo mo ye market funi mu. Adava funi ho. It is a year juma 24 hours. Adava for won't me judgment di. Na say soldier funi police for bon ho bana security tight fire. Enye na sumdwe no pe. It is a me wo ka ho na me de ye juma. Na me ye night. Na adechina ma bra me koma adwuma bia na yanza me de kana mo bi foforo kan betima mam sika atene tembi amepe eniema ne boya de aye ntimi ntoyi ukita sika na betima tobi no obi zu bi sama sembi ase wuli na sadu we de tititi asemu masa aye am kure tama joma ma oso no na ya top petrol 1 gallon 14 cedi ene enam 65 to 70 ntimi nkasa. It is obi ba no catch us no sa dey we dey asi two taxi say go so may say free so may say free so may say free so masa yen support me be say yen support yana hwa me kita vict
and dey of we beat me.
Oh me can no catch you kita vict say see am make 10 time no so mama time no time bit time near turn 25 cedi 50 guy 200 this car 20 cedi and next car 20 cedi and no nemo 250.
If it is time
no rem 40
number ton and
20 cedi to mama time and now you need be say
20 cedis
me na me catch any 2 years you need 70 Ghana
Pauli Jaisa.
Oh that ma that for me say 4 years 8 years atwam no you turn 20 cedi
and as I say
me say by 2 years 1 year class 2 years atwam you turn 70 80 and then 250 Ghana
and now we know ka so
me no ka say opa frɛ wa ma turn aboso
it is time
250 2.5
Fred ayi mama Fred no
Fred no so adai 250 tie vet tie kan ankasa particular na yeton me dia me ton 2 years ni me ton 30,000 and 75,000 to 80,000
say na be ka 40,000 plus
na obi say my mama run 24 hours me bom ho ba na o se won pe ase ma support ma boa mo ma bom ho ban security filling station obi aba na adwuma obi obehye dwa obeton wade na driver ni kura de gadua ne yepe ebo na ju 2 o'clock ebetima di aponche nkwa ne fufu
correct one
emeko wom
yes say yapon sorry pay hia mako
wa pon kura na kofi on pa ba bi na utwa kakra na de si fufu na na fifire tifa no kura ya kasi ya nya bia ne yebo
ufra sorry kofi
enye we ya ka adwuma na meka
anaju ufra sorry kofi a
obi atie mi misika ho adwuma na meka
anaju ufra sorry na kofi a ye mfa bibia anka ho de nyame de adom no a wo de adom no
na de kofi na Ansah enra na boy bi catch them also kwa America so ba bia police gina ne ade ade uye 24 hours ko ba bia atme enne na no pe ya na mi gina secret ni mo police ni panyi ni pa on ne di command so wuli utukwa na se ne man sa o enti obi atimi tukantem bia o se na do 2 o'clock atim ko shopping utimi ko ye shopping
akra mo pon say
wa mo ze wa mo pon say ya akramo host yeah una kwa ya boba ba say 11 12 no why say din
I see
why din Bobie ya ni ye chino ba bia wo hwa won pon kakra ye jointing ye nim nipa ne mako wo mato mu asi wo say so obi am ho ba no so obi bo ho ba no be ye nti wo flow taxi driver wo de ye nim say ba bia manya aduana me ato ne ye de wo machini saa ye nim say system ne nyentin ye du be kira fa lungu ba bi saa na ye do akosi wona ya je ye kakra na ye ko nanso nka upi okwana no afa taxi ane seconds pe akoto aduan wa beda ebia na jo ko obi weke pin obi aye bia so uduru ba bi okomedo masa market wa mu ya adwuma 24 hours ubeko ni krofu guo obi ato na ade wona masa ehefo no be fa o manya driver fo no be fa
yeah
na so mpe yi anajo tire pai onyo bi e ma onyo tire ma wako shorto wudi obi akwa brekuma o lebu on be wako shorto unya filling station wo matutum uko bo prokura obi amu aw na ya betra wo se sa asemu wi yanto ntwene enya juma asa me so pafre na bisa ka budget kwa untimi nto abuso kan yani dia joma ma yani ya flow game changer.
Mami, read the text messages. We says here, quick one. We have Takwa Jata says yes, Commander. The man is saying the truth. Ibrahim Musa says Ibrahim Musa from Wale Wale, Northeast region. When we force the law. Okay, so Ibrahim Musa asked my person can say JM 24/7. And now can so to me shemu kena even a man for me akwa adwuma be 4 shifts.
No be start 6 be pon 12. No be free 12 no be pon be say 3.
Okay.
No be so akok masa.
Umana Sama says you are the best, Bobie. Good job. You are doing for Mother Ghana. God bless you. God bless you back. Ogboro Nankasa. One abekasi we na why. Samuel Atobua says yes, Bobie. It's true. Matez 250 Ghana say tie no. Sure. You ni agro. Marquez says Marina Mall closes at 9 p.m. Marina Mall. Is East Legon. David there were ye.
Na was ye ya.
Ewo the airport mpono no. Oi. Marina Mall closes at 9 p.m. Okay, Felix Yeboah, he says Commander Nanado and his government our case, the country is destroyed. Kojo Fiagbe's Commander, I bought a tire for my Vitis Ram, that is 14. Okay, so Vitis Ram 14, right? Also, on 230 Ghana cedis last week. Ali Mama says GM is a game changer. Delamo says Mohammed's new name is the game changer. Ogboro Nankasa Kenneth says Marina Ball around airport. Okay, so now or chembe bia me ko sa areas no nkoye hwe me ni bibia me koto afri ho because ye na nyamede o mana science of awili anadwompai bo ene odima ya ye gusu anti ye ko ba bia ini ba bia asoko awurade no ane hwe no. All right, so David Mausi of Kantanka Group of Companies, that is from David Mausi of Kantanka Group of Companies to Gloria Ose Kunadu Ohini Bitofe. I know sure. I wish you the best of luck in all your endeavors, and above all, asking the good Lord to guide and protect you, especially during these tough times. My prayer for you is Numbers 6:24-26. Find time and read it. Please play her Ankwanoma. Okay, so that's it. This one is coming from David Mausi. So Gloria say kunadu Ohini Bitofe. Mpacho baby obiano. Happy birthday. All the party so etaswa na wafre ya baba. Why? So Tachi Adu, your head of communications about so kinds papers, Dealers Association. Tachi Akwaba. Yes, if it is tie, say Drew 250 Ghana cedis. Is it true?
And then okay. It's all on a time I do see how. And then okay,
250.
250.
Are they?
My see what you for no you was for you now. Say and the man you can say a duty now a total a day force no. And the man you win in Abano because the duty too much. You see, I know continue no a problem. Who could you continue now? I won't go put him say you see abandoned by 2017 where you import duty or step as and must abolish. If you don't go for put a bay and pack, I may a buffin or buso 2017. You know, I never quit. Spare parts be a bit your duty. We are paying as much as it depends the volume, 50,000, 45,000, 60,000. Now we are and son and your my car counter is the car coming in our beginning. Non number in your cocoa. And about how many parties are about to boy thing. If you are cold at 2016 model, the engine crop, the media was easy crop, can they say? It's 47,000. Commander.
Jaisa. Mummy and Fano Kurenya Juma, Ewo Krumuha.
Messi, Toyota Corolla, 2016 model the engine you're saying what they are chow a crop 45,000.
45,000.
Exactly. Yes.
450 million.
Yes. Engine job was what they are chow 45,000.
Entina Kwame so on toke.
Eti baby a akwakodu no ekwofo cash say esi shopper omuntimi so engine eno de ketwa o eno tina your expectation say your your say budget no some you kan ye no budget no tax bi e kan say nuisance tax no Ghana be move from taxation to production or say this oya bom ya say ebo 2018 say o ma free port yes for to dey appeal budget ni itini na ya yi so dey appeal
kwasi age say steer rack for Toyota Belta 1,400 Ghana cedis.
I don't say as soon how will be never free. As how will be the aton it's range between 1,002 to 1,005 between because as how will be near fa it be more than that.
Okay. Mirana ya pese ye check it be free or that's be brain.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, all right. So, James Blawuji is here on your Facebook page. Yeah, probably.
Commander.
Yeah, Yanko.
Say a car transport about we or cannot be enough faso. Our mawe ma masa. Ye kai crani chesi yuni ye. Yan susuda sa obit my hands out. Yan susuda so ujina platform so petrol me ba mete suamam. $dollar no
Pauli, let me read this and maybe a question be obedient send me. Bobie, it's true. Yes, I bought a Toyota Vitz gearbox for my wife's car last month at 4,500 Ghana cedis. 4,500. 45 million. I see. Then the gentleman can say, hold on, I mean Busano. This guy Lawrence Bobie, obviously the man sitting there is an NDC member. So what is new?
Ansah na yomken. Asam na meka no. Enye politics.
Ekufado se there one to abama no omo nsuo fa wo cross one to abama. So now you were part of the 2016 drivers.
Bisane say time na na do ba sekren. Na ye tu di dachi eko connection bus. Me come some still. Bobie say time na mo no plastic ye di mirika se gidi ye di papa na.
Okay, so wo fra kwamu.
Me ya kwamu ni. Me papa yes antino fia ase. Me ma me na fia akwapem akwam jaketi. Me papa ko fodua no omtra no ego smint. Enti ni omo ka no nya no oka no. Me si ye di mirika gidi na chi ye nhunu no kura da ye pese ye kohwen. Oya wo mo mian kai ye na bufu.
Ukobi.
Maza me be ka se ma kire. Last 4 years, 6 years ni. Tama JM ka say oba odi okada obaji atum. Ye na driver fo ne yekoye press conference or transport ye ne nya dwen. Na me mian dis an ka me ko kasa asem ya de.
Paul Ukobi.
Me na me gira o me na me koye press conference ka tell am say JM say oba obaji okada tum ye ne drivers ye ne nyintu ya nyintum. Me na me table ye ne drivers. Taxi drivers, trotro drivers.
You have the videos.
I am here say man for a statement in the pick up inama. Come up for all medias. Me say down na adwon man na panyin for frame say we had na mugu JM campaign and mass. Now so na ye kan ye babua yen.
Okay, so today Okada ujitum.
Na ye nyintum say me do nya me 3 days time papa na me say mo say about mo studio so. Say on beto moto ma hom. Vice President, so be ma car obra Kwame Nkrumah status na John Mama here on ye kwhia wom. Se me bomb panyin fo wom ne driver fo kwhia wo car say won beto car ma wom ni moto aba e be wonwa awi akire no won ma ganadi driver moto fo ni bi na won ma car ba bia fast service fo no wo secret enche wo sei no wo de akọ akọhwe aya won tietie ni cross ma ye kansam nkire wom na ye hu se ye nyina ye nipa baako eni ti na bi wo ha na ya ye din no na ya ne concerned drivers association ensema ye wo ho no this year crowd yan kasa ye wura na tie ma ana ji wo di tuo tire no mamu ya because ye tell mo bi nwu ya na adwuma hu last 4 years 2 years ni ye share that transport ministry ye ne ko hia ne abampa yinfo e ka say taxes bi egu petrol so onyin free so abapem ne yemisa say wo matuma yi afiri so ana finance minister onu ankasa ne MPs ama 80% ase wo mama reza wadan wo tumi yi masa yesra MPP fo wo mutie redu say wo mu ka o manatum na wo mu ye wo campaign wo ye campaign ne no so ya yera ne transport no ye kan transport ho asem wo pa wo mu firi anko mikrom asoja ma akoso mo jakiti kwan wo di makoko road wo so wo mu de ma wo mu hiham na wo mu hiham wi a wo ba ma na ye kwan wo ma no nkɔhwe kwan ATS ni se wo ma ye kwan na akoso mo jakiti kwan wo nkɔ no nkɔhwe o fa so atrata krampo fa so eye mobo kwa ni pe gu agina ni ade ni wo mu na dam ni si wo masase so na wo ba ATS mu driver fu lolly time na ba ku pon timi fa ma driver fu e on kraka ba ku pon ma driver fu e na wo ba ka kire ense akoya no oto no ye MPP ni na wo ye MPP ni so obi oni ba bia fa Ansah na ye campaign oni ba bia se fa Ansah ye didi yes John Mama 24 hours economy no dey bad yes support 100% ya tu ni game changer na na dey to kale position Ansah na ye campaign man o wini Odinisa jina car so no ka che say oba beti petrol so mo jina ba bi oti petrol so akuduru na obi to car 8500 man say work and pa oba de no watua oba say uji box say na wo ton 4000 wo ji loan bank na interest da so na say interest na da so no da be no be tua wi say what car ne ka oni mo amani amafo koma aba no ba ne car
0.5 citizen show. Then I have this doctor friend here. Was Bobie? I was saying about so kind for my Toyota Venza 2014 model gearbox, and it's 40,000 Ghana cedis. 40,000 Ghana cedis. 40,000 Ghana cedis. Avoli, I don't know Dija Ghana for.
Maza Bobie, na mi Dija Ghana for ne say. I'm searching finance minister. Okoka Ghana who asem budget or parliament. Yeni concerned drivers association transport operators. Yeni shia yebe kacheren. No pebia on kancheren. ATS ni. Insama ye kacheren ni nyina we muayen. Aka fi pen we fiso. Enti ni opeso kabian onka. Yana driver fo de ye hu se ya hihye ye ni yana adwene de da. Enya mfimu mu ne yakokase bi akire amana ko America case bi akire yen biu ni opa bia onka opa petrol no onobro no opa tabo no onobro no opa car nso opa taxi muso ni opa bia onye efise ye kan se petrol kosoro onteso we mu ayen ye tietua ye kan se habo ne man de we kosoro yentimi ntokas onteso we mu ayen ye kan se electricity yentimi ntua ye kan water we yentimi ntua ya ka sense mi nyina kire no wa mu ayen afi we da sem ne yanka kire mi ya nga driver for there mi gina transport operator nim say ni opa bia no kire won koka oka by next year e kwa afi sebre no ye free so asem because ni am pikura ka asem kire no wantie na nya ya nga driver for na mom a driver for sem kan kire John Dramani Mahama say 24 hours no on hwe na 1 billion emom second na to sumienu yen kan kire ni bi on so say a teacher for home day a driver for home day oba on car driver for non so pe day mayen na say region bia ya drivers day mpo near the Ghana flag is so mpo a ebe she in nkran ne hu say ye no so ye ka Ghana for me dana se.
Yes, we are there. Bebre wofa Pauli ena yete nenkano live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. A dom enem pempem yamoti enka. But there's this lady or no why video about the 24/7 economy. And Ghana Nibia wotemenka across the country on social media. Baby bia will be ampeso ye din utie ababai. Ye din tie sa ababai mame. Baby will be a office now wow so Facebook will be should be commercial care be no be should be. A deep words and a lady when he ache a somewhere more dupa and a on ache young okay all right then come and try say you bet me Ede sa tape na to so quickly. Nenka yekwenu. Star 413 hash. CMG sika chede. Amanfo nya consistent ubedi. Ai utwa ubedi. Utwa pe ubedi. Enti amanfo nya consistent. Star 413 hash. Star 413 hash. Ewia mecha 500 sa beye 10. First 1 hour for no amobdi begum no apai. Enra mo anya ne ntam me kofie no obi test me ai Bobie say ni say what na wa ma ne kokko beye 4 o'clock please don't blame me. Sam na fidie no nwan sa krik. Kwame mumpia fidie ni siye. Kwame mumpia fidie ni siye. Mumpia fidie ni siye. Omosue ayi a friend say mo numbers ni nyina gu machine mu. Ba mesra mo ntwa mo. Ya mo the next 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Kamu close no. Mamu close. Twa mo. 10 minutes. Moya ni close a ai ana ya entrofoni bi wa obam fast. Meso obam di fast. Obam say fast. Kwame mo 10 minutes Mr. Afidie no. Men close no. Why? Men close afidie no. Mr. Kwame. Mr. Ni anyi numbers ni migu. Wo share numbers na gum. Say kwame wo gather numbers ni nyina meboa. Say we ni be say be 800 numbers so ho. 80,000. Last 200 the beba no and 4 bia bio. Me ka sam trem wa muntie. Kwame pia machine si ye na moma ayi omo be 10 minutes bi misro. Pachawa. Yankotie salad way talking about the game changer 24/7 economy. 24/7 economy.
Good day, everyone. I'm here once again to add my voice to the discussion ongoing concerning the 24-hour economy proposed by JM. I'm here to assure all Ghanaians that this proposal is a game changer. This is it, and we should all join. Forget about the noise coming from the other side, the NPP. They're already having heart palpitation and headaches because they know this is it. This is a game changer proposal, and they want to rubbish it and throw dust into people's eyes. Do not listen to them. First of all, the 24-hour economy is not for all sectors, and it will not be for everyone. But it will first of all operate on the critical aspects of our economy. And when I talk about the critical aspect, I'm talking about production, manufacturing. I'm talking about the harbour. We have the Tema harbour. We have the Takrady harbour. I'm talking about IT. We are talking about hospitals, restaurants, convenience stores, pharmacies. And these are the critical aspects of the economy, retail and things like that. And so somebody will say that, oh, but for the hospitals, they are already running a 24-hour system. That's not true. Send your relative to the hospital at night and see whether you get anybody to care for. Because most of these doctors work during the daytime and they are on call. On call doesn't mean that they are the ones on duty. The person has already done his 8 hours and paid his quota to the Mother Ghana and he's home sleeping. So if you call them and they don't feel well and they choose not to come, your relative or loved one might die. But a 24-hour system where the system is run in 3 shifts, a doctor or a nurse or a pharmacist pick that shift to work for 8 hours. And so you are there, and when somebody is brought to the hospital at any time of the day, there should be a nurse or a doctor to work. And the reasons why our doctors and nurses are running away is because they don't have jobs in Ghana. So if the system, the economy is open up and we are working in 3 shifts, you have these doctors there at all time in 24/7 where your relatives can go there and get help, get your medications and go home. I have worked in the harbor before and I know how the harbor operates. When it's 5, everybody closes. There are some aspects of it that works, but those aspects that you need your invoices and other documents to be evaluated and worked on, that will help you to go and take your things from the port. Those offices close. And when it's like that, some of you, especially during Christmas and occasions that you need your goods, these people are not there. But with the 24-hour economy, when they close at 5, another shift comes and you work and go and take your things. And demurrage will be a thing of the past. Meaning demurrage, dimu wo chimu. Until those of you watching, you can help explain. Because demurrage, no, eji yesika bebre, ewa nema ye credit free amanoni, into koton nema na unya profit. Bankrofo wa habo na omu ye juma at any time, no nema no ba ya na wakwa kuyina, wakwa koton anya usika. Road construction, ukwa brochia, anaju bia baby obefe bia omu ye road construction, omu si dina de, bagana de, 6 bona esumba pe na ejume bia pon 24-hour economy no yebetimi aye road construction anajo na nkrofo ye ejuma ye ejuma no na omo a ejuma eye omo de omo abi ejuma no omo sikasem kosoro nipa so nyeska because we bi ejuma na ejuma no betimi enya nkrofo employ nkrofo 10 ubie mu na uko join sa 24-hour yina na che say we run 3 shift into betime employ nkrofo 10 into within 8 hours no utimi make it 10,000 Ghana cedis. 3 shift no you are making 30,000 Ghana cedis. So that's a gain for who are ejumani ya wodia. And who are ejumani ya wodia, the more money you are getting, not just say who tax at the ma abino. Woso awuye individual no ubeye ejuma 8 hours. Now feel so that so a hondi a ubenye bia ka ho na wase akoye bi wo ha wabokobo kakra wo ha na chese we ejuma no koso o ma na omo awie school na omo ninam ha omo adani kubolofo na omo nye ejuma ye no 24-hour economy we 3 shift aye running to nkora no so ye ejuma na chese household income no kosro na chese wo papa ne mama ne kra you don't have to give money to your children because o man so o ma nye ejuma o mo ya esike befie o da na juna wo ye mu bom kro ekomodewa obetimi akọ convenience store aye bi o mo ye aduane nya afi na okwo mako awo momoni ede ye ejuma de bi enti we nyina ya adepa edi JM peso de ba ebeboa obie ni ho a adiwe enka no abani sika asembe koyie na yenso yes individuals na sika asema koyie ye mane be ye ejuma na Ghana tumpon na obie ni age nti minnuane mo 24-hour economy na JMA propose no yade pa wo se ye nyina ye boje ho nti munya mo adwen se mo de JMA ba montuma JM na montuma NDC na yemba embeye adepa emma Ghana. Mesia Babio. Good day, everyone. I'm here once again to add my voice to the discussion ongoing concerning the 24-hour economy proposed by JM. I'm here to assure all Ghanaians that this proposal is a game changer. This is it, and we should all join. Forget about the noise coming from the other side, the NPP. They're already having heart palpitation and headaches because they know this is it. This is a game changer proposal and they want to rubbish it and throw dust into people's eyes. Do not listen to them. First of all, the 24-hour economy is not for all sectors and it will not be for everyone. But
so, game changer. Kwame, kama me the victory of Mama is coming again. Is coming again, coming again. The victory of JM is coming again. He's coming again, is coming again. Okay, so on to tie ye driver ni no. And what we follow a year lady ni tape no kakra.
Meba na me.
What do you think about this 24/7 game changer?
Na me da say ma me chia atiefo ne ahwefo ne awie. Na one thing is say one thing about Mahama, the style of politics and the policies are all there by no. You don't need to be a graduate. You don't need to be a professor. And son what to me at the policies nasi. Unlike Nanado 2008 or free SHS, you began say finding if here the costing and the costing and the costing the cost. But
at the end of the day, catch it up.
Tie. Nana, nipa bia or ye no kwafobia no communicate ya or communicate with clarity. Na sem na wo ka no, what ase.
Okay.
It's like o kwa sign contract. Se nipa ne nya osisifo e na obebu kwase asisi hu a contract in terms and can I say agreement no e clear. Enti wan kasa kra no fa wo ready a wo te ase. Se bibi chiri wadwen ya na de wabusa obi onimu mra no ready the amount. That is how social contracts are politicians any a public ni sign. That is how it's supposed to be. I don't need to consult a lawyer. Ansah na mate wo a wo bepe me to me so man pinya ma shebe dwani no. Wo policy wo program I say ban. I don't need to consult somebody. Na nipa na kire mase. E wo se me tie ase because a social contract between you and me. Me pa cho tima asem na se. Enti nanando ka so di face chese ba no. From 2008 ebesi 2016 nanando ntimi ankyere how much is going to cost. Now one try and say me ba first year and I'm don be ase na mine progressively. Na so obaye no okacho so oba be no o se bibia wan focus obaye no o sha se the first year. And the social contract run Ghana for sign ye for free SHS no enya no deliver the maye no because 2016 obi ana ne bawo form 1 form 2 form 3 aw gina free SHS policy so koto abama na no oto ama ne say oba ama ne ba no se term kra na aka abiye free for no more benefit here. And you deceive those people because the policy is not clear. But for Mahama policies, Mahama ka say free Okada ye be legalize it. We here lawyer ni no achire mu.
No.
Because yet Ghana nim say wo to car wo di code e be ni register. Wo register car na part media commercial, ultimedia private. What the commercial and so be here way. So you don't need a lawyer to explain. Mahama say 24 economy. Nana, I'm yet to see the official document from NDC or Mahama say this is what entails. But the moment I may see the name no, Nana so self-explanatory. I just say you unhia so be betray mu. Na the man very interesting say. When your policy be something that e wo baby and na wo kwa akofa e de aba. Say Akufo the buy or so kwa akofa sky train. Now the aba ayenye bua. Nana eye ade e wa ha se ye te ho na so ye ni ma ho ye.
The 24/7.
Yes, idea it was a problem bia nana ni solution ka ho. Problem bia bia ni solution. It comes with solution. But you need a critical thinker. You need a visionary to sit. Now atena se. No one who's a problem in your the answer ba. Yet Ghana for several years baller. No problem. Jospon. Dr. Siwe Japan. Of America na buy what Ghana ye. no tell someone say this is the problem and net we a millionaire because of what Bola Ibrahim Mahama was the fair job away Sankara sa amnana otwae no wo di flabroche ba bi na de bae hair no tie anu assessing who say Ghana problem nie pa ene dem ene Ibrahim Mahama wo ye billionaire enti eyade ayete ho na ye nwene nkọ ho to be a leader no you have to be a visionary obi abetumi a lead any idiot can lead but a visionary leader is exceptional say 24-hour economy nana nano me kamesa kabiem yanko ti se okanshi makola yanko kantamanto wonim se kantamanto bo 5 wa ni atum
dada nyina
ena me no kasei kantamanto ebo 5 wa yatum oso bia pie wonim now check one ye be lock you am inside. Do you know why? Because security. And to say ye pamu bia mo bia pie na omo boban no ma take over because omuja ho no mo a anajo no mu fi se nipa boni fo bitima ba ba bi di boni enti se network provide security e dia makantamanto a yentimi nko yenko night market wako okanshi day anopa market aye choke a Christmas ebe human traffic eba besi onya baby kram finance no sabre na articulator track eba be yi rice sabre na kia track eba be yi force bay a nipa choke a yenya baby amfa ne sabre because anajo no ya to market no but anajo no se 24 economy no eye adwuma sa anajo no a dodo no apo akoda fie no sa ka ne betimi akwa offload ye ho ntoyen afi ye nkonko kire so ewo makola anaka etia e makromfo bi betutie botom because ni pa ba pe so eye adwene omo mutwa force bay ahomache na enkrofo asim na omoko okonya na osuro because nsika share no betimi attack na adi ni time bia what provide security ni pa ne bekwa koye ni business anajo enti kantamanto so obi wo shop a onu do tuniama editon omo mu tu force mpabo editon wo betimi akọ wadwuma ebo no num na wapon another person will take over that night no obi beko obi free kumasi aba obi be free konongwa aba be fa mpabo ne de ko wo wada no na wo business eye adwuma enti wo da na wo business nae ewiase billionaires wo wiase nyino obi en one man business awa bie no wo da na ne business ada wada na ne business no run na make money. That is how it's supposed to be. All developed countries ni nyina no nyeso omokoda na omo economy swada magana they we sleep with our economies yada ni economy ada yesori na sorry how can you progress and too fast I can't amantu ya na mesi anajo no obi a data ma ye busy mitimi nkonko ye me shopping 12 o'clock mitimi akokantamanto na makwa akodiga. Don't forget, say Mahama attempted so or build a cantamanto. Or tramodin, ena eyifu ampene. Sa jadu fonga guta for ampene. Enka wesi, ti said wesi ketiano. That is how it's supposed to be. Shema ketibi ze ketia. Adentina wese bono nsia. Ye tu ketia marketing.
Big facility.
Ansah way.
Kotokraba market.
Adentina bono nsia.
Go AC wom.
I was say ye two sa market.
JM ye toilet and bath.
Everything.
Everything. Omutimi ye bibia.
School crowd okwo kumasi a no musi school.
School Kotokraba school wom.
Adenti na market way. Bono nsia bono nso no numu a was ye tumuni ye koda na ade chia no pa no nsia ebebie. Marketer yesia ye twa on friends war. Marketer yesia 24/7.
Police station kura wom.
Fire service wom. Emergency everything is there. Just a security for her. Obi a kwa onim se me shop ni mabie. Se table so onim se me shares ni. Me share ha na me ton ma de. adentina sa market we edu anwura na yatu
because a man for no beto ne ma ni bamba ana omo de be chi beto ade
is it ana no na oto okra oto ade no so kra osuro
yeah the okoto suro the
auto suro because security
but you see more to the point is where say ebia edwadi ho nko ano there's much more traffic in the night markets if you look at the history of night markets than the day markets
because wakoye wadwuma wie
workers that went to work in the morning no they commute en masse
exactly
to night markets because anopano obekwa adwuma.
That is the best
and so at that time no the traffic situation no any congestion in markets
anyhow let me tell you
okay vehicular traffic or human traffic
both human and vehicular traffic night markets those times now for example now night clubs now nightlife people trooped into clubs I'm a club yema same with market who say obi okwa adwuma awie bia no anadwo no ana okodi ni dwa enti ene
so o ka fa say
awia no marketing sheda enye emmom peso but anadwo bia no market bo peso
if only say
if you read the Chinese night market
if only Ghana say
that is because you be develop your attitude
enti no emma economy ni expanded twice
that is it
and
twice
night shift and multiply twice the day shift
because 8 hours but night run 24 hours times 3 8 times 3 obi a wokọ adwuma no nimi so oni adaje no won pepre no so okọ kantamanto akoye shopping
a man for some support him. So William Azilaku says Walmart in America operates 24/7. Then another tester says, Bobie, even that time you don't feel tired. You can work the whole night. Okay, so Amuzu Dilaw says yes, in Manhattan, long trucks can only enter after 12 a.m. for delivery. That is
look at that.
All right, so to us.
And so any a problem.
And Obi send me a message says yeah, Buadu or say bank cross I walk. Kejetia.
Inside. Inside.
Yeah.
To Nana Eyadia Edaho share filling station say Accra how we do 24/7. And so you about 10 pet. Na obekodi obi enho obekọ filling station awodo omo mata awodo honum na beka 24/7 acha 11 the what check cry at 12 wapon why because what tra honum a kromfo di to ba besiri so abegini sika enti okọ pharmacies awodo a won kran ha obedu 24/7 na so de kọ after 11 so obenya service unya the only pharmacies abetimi anya pharmacies ben hospitals major hospitals and I bet me no service after a year 24/7 and kind of wunya because of what lack of security. Timama the police way ban the first rock can say we make sure say we make a provision for security. Yanko firm fra brochiri and ya deba when your policy equal important and free baby we don't need IMF
when your toilet
to implement
discussions
and we don't need tax. So you don't need to tax people to run 24-hour economy. That's why in America say you need a visionary. Obia oweni swadi hunu who can see future from afar. And you be a future no wojina future no tu nani epre. Akufo the economy in some manage was said they are doing the wajim or the manyame yen train the next leader. You do about was say I will do everything possible within my power. Just say but I will become a president. We and I say a president. Share Vaku na ye adwuma 24/7 Vaku ni etum Nana tema oil fan ni etum na ye ntum ye dum Vaku eye March 2007 because of dum so ye ni nkania almost so nkania na omu use no is about 50% of akoso money na e no mampeni kufom ye dum Vaku na ne Vaku eno ano no sene Nyamia do Mahama create timia build Ghana as of vidum samye wo excess energy capacity. E dey na prevent Ghana say be revive Vaku. Ya revive Vaku a sa na dey na omo ye ne san say Ghana ha say ne say abade nti na ne bo be ko form Some metal fabrication in form yenino, a better form. But the nuclear woman say
issues with Valco, no. If I should explain briefly, Adia and Kromaye, you know, was to get Mrofu to take our bauxite out of town. No, my brain alumina. Adia na Ibrahim Mahama Peso or Keteli was to bring a smelting machine down here to refine the bauxite into alumina. A difficult for governments. In fact, Baumianum at some point decided, say, Omo de bauxite no, ebema China for amomo asmeltanwa.
Yeah.
Now Valco no, you couldn't feed it at some point because alumina na de bema no. O bauxite no befa kwa. If they say be omo de be a percentage of alumina beba no. Omo farmer.
No. The truth is say, yan shut down Valco. Because of sending alumina feed. That is not the
what is it?
That's not the cost. That is not never. That is never the cost. The cost near doom so. Now you can take your phone and Google.
Look at this.
The cost near doom so. Take your phone. May say Nana there. Just take your phone. Take your phone and Google.
Okay, so hold on. You are talking about the 2007 shutdown.
Yes.
The shutdown was largely because of alumina.
It wasn't largely. It was largely
even
doom
as
so.
we speak.
The cost near doom so.
As we speak today, Mrofu to open Valco as it used to be then, no.
So what is your point?
My point is that Valco no, the best way I bet me I say a smelting machine at the Abagana ha. I bet you a bauxite, I refining waha. At the feed Valco.
Okay.
That when the US government was taking the bauxite away,
come back. Nina come back to the point that Jomama has the vision,
yes,
to make it work again.
It can work
from any angle.
Yes.
All right.
It's not easy.
Nana. It is never true. Me say take your phone. Obia ne refi bia ne just Google.
No, on consent.
Meba. Nana ma menchiro. Nana ti say how you tie. Do you want to tell me say Nana na ye host, ye were this setup, ye running station ye running, a ye juma kama. Na producer, or mu hɔ no air conditioner say, more functioning. Enti ye num station no. Na ye nya mechanic man be service AC no a ansa na resume. What kind of businessman are you? Your business mindset in a way. What is the ideology? So we can say ye tunu wa na edi feed ya all these years anabako function na ye adwuma no munya raw material ne free hin no mo process
Look at that.
No munya free hin no mo process. Now the truth is that the truth okay, let me finish my you have your turn.
I'll let you finish.
You have your turn.
We are having a discussion, we are not debating. Anything he mentions because he wants to bring,
and that is the truth.
So what's the big deal about
Valco was shut down. So what's the big deal about it? Now who says
whatever?
Who says the big deal?
Have I not discussed Kufuor's
Who is the big deal?
No. That's not the issue.
So don't talk about Kufuor administration.
That 2007 and you shut Valco
because of Dumso.
It's a fact.
Yes.
2007 Kufuor was the president. It's a fact.
And the fact is the reason they gave.
Hold on.
I'm so
now let's deal with the issues we're raising. What my education kakra on how Valco can operate back
very good
and fully.
Yeah, Nana Meba.
Which is very educative.
Any
you understand?
Any Valco na run 24/7. It create jobs. Na nkrofo press on benye adwuma o Valco no munya. The tie so so mo kwa na dey works and happiness by. We hear adwuma no wagi wani. And it was shut down because of Dumso.
No, me can also hear there.
Me ya me person be distract me. I will give you the article for you to read.
So let's move on.
It's as if someone is arguing
over
something.
No, our discussion. Okay, bro, for me, we say Valco shut down largely
because of
the
raw material.
So he is looking at the Dumso aspect. You are looking at the smelting.
What we are discussing, Oh, you see, no, sometimes
yes.
the reason why I'm taking it,
time.
I'm taking it in that there is nobody's time. I can give you all my time. I
I
just want us to understand what we are
doing.
doing. I can give all my time to you.
You share your time.
And what's a tier for import of
and
what
to them, I mean,
yeah,
you give your time.
You see,
to
the
explain.
whole thing is that you don't just say and a Kufo to vacuum as if say Kufono were interested in closing vacuum down.
You see.
This is so personal these are things that I don't like.
No.
He said that.
No, he's not here to tell what you like.
No, I don't know. It's not about what I like.
Okay, so this is the issue.
It's not about what I like.
Kufo was paid with my taxpayers' money, with my mother's taxpayers' money.
And so what?
Even today,
was he not your president?
You are still paying him. So I have every right to criticize Kufo.
I don't care.
Good, bad, and all. And I will do it any day, anytime.
Hold on.
And I have every right to also defend Kufo.
No.
With everything in me.
No. And so we deal with facts.
What's the big deal about it?
Nobody stops you.
Get so
Have ever stopped you from
he says no. The reality is that is it true that Valco was shot in 2007? Yes. Who was the president?
Kufo. So and is it true that was shut down because of doing so? Yes.
Can you allow me?
Me the Bako Kawan Ansah refi.
Can you allow me? So these two facts, no. I mean,
look,
Kwabena,
you can even add his.
Maybe.
You can even add his doom so. But the point is that it must not be as if President Kufo had interest in closing the Valco down. It was due to
you have given us another side of one of the reasons, and he's giving
the reason.
Praising
it largely because of that.
You know. And he's giving us a reasoner on also etias here.
Yes.
It gives us facets of reasons and yes. So let's move on.
Okay.
Now let
me move on.
Maybe you have not understood my point. My point is a very simple one. We can discuss the flaws of every president. President Kufo wasn't a saint. I have criticized him over several things. But the point I'm making is
who says Kufo is a demon?
There is at every time.
And who says Kufo is a demon? Is a Kufo a demon?
No.
Is a Kufo a demon?
But listen, if she had to
is a Kufo a demon?
Not Kufo the president. We cannot go and mention the
No. Is a Kufo a demon? Listen, is a Kufo a demon? One time for a Kufo is a demon. Is a Kufo a demon? Why can you criticize Akufo-Addo to reduce him so a demon? Now Akufo-Addo only be being demonic. I have no right or nobody has the right to criticize. What is demonic about Akufo-Addo? What is demonic about Akufo-Addo?
No, you see.
What is demonic about Akufo-Addo?
Not the entire Valcos ya to me no. That's what me voice out. Then you think there's no problem. Let's share ideas. Simple.
You have a very progressive mind.
By the time
I'm not
by the time I'll give you.
I'm not regressing. Munia Haruna Muhammad say or just a minute quickly. Haruna, quick. All right, so quick one. Let's do this.
More program now. Say there were two conflicting interests in terms of the analysis of how Valco operates under whose regime. Under Kufo, now there were two major problems confronting Valco. And Valco, in its full capacity, near produce, which is the ingots, there were 200,000 capacity per annum. Now, share before Bebano, now Valco was not able to produce to that full capacity because of one, now there was light problem under Kufo, Rollins. Two, now there were raw material challenges. Before Kufo came, Kufo Bayern, now he was able to tackle one port, which was because of utility challenges. They were not able to power through smelting ports. Until Omanegi to sustain that particular port now, that's the smelting port. You see, before 2005, yes, the same challenges now or inherit here, which was the doom. So let me put it this way: the Valco shut down for a whole year, and then in 2006, he reconstituted a board, and then they came back with a full capacity of 1 smelting port again, but not 2. And then he made sure that raw material challenges time was adequate to be able to smelt 1 port. Now, Usha, before 2008, 2009, after NDC and the mills, they made sure that Valco got additional ports, which came up to 2. But raw material challenges at that time also affected that particular.
So the bone of contention here is hello. So the bone of contention here in 2007.
Yeah.
There were issues with Valco.
Yes.
And the issues with Valco, no, from your explanation, no, means we're having issues with energy
and then raw material.
That is what we are talking about.
Very good. Now, mills buy, even with the 1 port under Kufuor, mills was able to add additional ports. We are running 4 ports, but because of raw material and energy crisis, they were not able to power the same 4 ports at the same time, smelting ports. So we were running 2, and then they were not able to power the 2 because of raw material. Into mills buy, he made sure that the 2 ran concurrently. But before 2010-11, the same particular issue, and let me take you this how the integration is done. We have the raw material, no doubt about it, but the smelting of the raw material, which is the manganese, we don't know how to do it, so we would have to export it for them to smelt it or process it into alumina. Until Valco or Ghana will go to the US to buy the alumina and come process it into aluminium, which is near Valco. Valco can process into aluminium and then process it from aluminium to ingots. And that is why the only source of Aluex raw material is Valco. But because of inadequacies, they would have to resort to Kaiser in Russia for ingots. So, Dudwana issues concerning Valco has to do with raw material and energy, but it varies from regime to regime.
All right.
Under Kufuor,
okay,
it was two reasons. Because of that, they were not able to power 2.
All right.
And then restore it, and they were powering 2 smelting.
All right. Thank you, Arena. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. So that's it live in Accra. I think the same no, you see. Hold on. It's the same thing in the same thing. Even Haruna Crowdian, the same thing. Just that Obia take you something that and
my woman. You see, the reason is
let's make progress.
Let's go. When I was making my point, Listowa would not even allow me to land. The mere mention of Kufuor's name, I was so bummed.
You came saying Kufuor sat it down. It's not true. It's not true.
It is true. It's not true. Nana, my send article. Let me use my time. Let me use my Let me use my time and read. Let me use my time. Let me use my time and read.
Why?
Let me use my time and read.
2007. It wasn't sat down.
I said, let me use my time and read.
Okay,
you can believe whatever you believe, but whatever you believe got nothing to do whatever I'm going to say.
Workers protested about what?
The protest was that I had to say Ejuma aye nyina yeko salary at some point, and you were not working to a certain capacity. Na ebetimi ama productivity akosra ma omanya Ejuma ne ho faso de atwa moka.
They protested about what?
Workers no na salary sensem no
for you na salary no mutu.
No. And you see, they closed down no crampo no. as recent as 2022, yeah, there have been a shutdown of Vaco. I'm referring from a timer. It was a shutdown.
Okay.
Nana me say my send article, my tender in my exhibit. Nana read for us.
Exhibit of an article.
My reading,
which could be written.
Nana read for us. Read for. Oh, me person who will be now king. Read okay. Maximum make can say 2007 Vaco ne ran 2000. It ran 24-hour economy, but it was shut down because of a doom so. After say Kufuor dey so for question ko bon paye e wa koso mo that's a Kufuor record.
Wikipedia and my John Line and other platforms says it was reopened in early 2006. However, the plant Vaco was shut again between 2007 and 2011. In June 2008, Aqua sold its 10% stake in Vaco to the government of Ghana, leaving it wholly in government ownership and with no source of foreign investment capital. So the information, but where we need clarity on it is the shutdown.
And I've given you the same source now.
Let's move on, please.
So now why is it difficult for you to read? Okay, okay. Let me also read from here. Yeah. Because if the judge fails to or refuse to read my exhibit,
but I've confirmed that 2007.
Okay, this article was called by
Hold on. Read the idea we are reading.
Me na me building my argument. And now we coach now. And I me give me evidence.
I'm sometimes.
Nana Meba. So I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem. You quoting your source. You quoting your source.
Okay.
I mean I may building a point. Building a point. So if you want to have discussion, you should have kept quiet for me to finish. We didn't have time in the being interjecting.
Let's go.
Men I may building a point. And I me could me prove me evidence. And I'm attend the amount. There's nothing wrong. Let me finish. There's nothing wrong. Say you as a judge, I will timono. Also, bet me those sources about. But me making a point. And I've quoted my source, and I want you to read my source for me. Anyway, let me read. This is Reuters, and I've tender as exhibit the amount. Published on March 15, 2007. Update 2: power cut to shut Ghana's Vaco from Friday. What can I say? Accra, March 15. Ghana Vaco aluminium smelter will shut down indefinitely from Friday due to chronic power shortages in the West African country. Vaco chief executive Charles Mensah told Reuters on Thursday, there is no electricity to run the smelter. We just decided to shut down, Mensah said in an interview.
But it's a fact 2007 it was shut down.
So what is wrong?
Let's move on.
And it's very more Kufuor.
So I can mention Kufuor.
I'll mention Kufuor today and tomorrow.
It was shut down in 2007.
If you don't know, I'm telling you today. Kufuor
was the president.
Kufuor is established than Kufuor.
Kufuor said we'll shut down. I shut down. What's it will shut down? Read it.
Was it shut down or not?
Was it shut down? Read it. Read what you just read.
No.
Read what you just read.
We'll shut down. I thought you said you want to have discussion. I thought you said you want to have discussion.
Yes,
so why
are you debating?
So why are you making noise? So why sit down and have your time? If you want to have a decent
it's not that I said debate. It is not correct.
This is not how we debate.
It is not clear.
This is not how we debate. You are right.
Wikipedia. I can go to Wikipedia and change anything there now. I can change anything at Wikipedia.
Okay, so prove to us that 2007 was not.
No, he read something from the end.
And I've given you a quote.
We'll shut down.
Give a proof. Said 2007 Vaco was not shut down. Give us a proof.
You have
give us a proof.
That's your proof.
Give us a proof.
And I'm beating it to it, sir. You said we'll shut down. And it has not been shut down.
Right?
Oh.
We'll shut down.
It won't stop me. And it's this.
What kind of
after then will bring it toy generators because Vaco consumption is about 50% of the total generation in Kusumbo Dam. So they shut down a Vaco.
Let's go.
Mahama came and was solving doom so less than 4 years. Something that Kufuor couldn't solve in 8 years. What solving we and there were excess energy capacity. Again, a preventing MPP government from reigniting Vaco and ready 24/7 economy. Because Vaco Juma na beyeno and the private investors about ma take over mo yes Jumano. And the Ebabe say MPP financiers business, so they will never allow it to operate. To na ye Juma under Rollins. Egui under Kufuor, it was shut down under Kufuor. To and also me proving catches that was not shut down under Kufuor. Was said that creditor told that recovery 1.5 billion. Through that, Ghana Commercial Bank was facing collapse. National Investment Bank was facing collapse because of told debt. Atames Mahama Banumitriae 2016 na ekwesi ewadako manage tour na ye juma. Boss na ye juma. True or false?
Let's go.
Akufo buy MPP another MPP. Kofo on the dice this type what tete no Kofo na tete Akufo because na Kofo anka Akufo nya minister. Kofo na so Akufo say campaign kire Ghana for some to abama na we ne di Ghana be kwa kudu boss assassin so. So you can never distance Kufo from Akufo-Addo's mess. If Akufo-Addo is a devil, Kufo is worse than the devil. 2017 MPP buy and you start shut it down. To yeah, Juma. Okay, now to no more than storage facility. And MPP for financiers for finished product bar. No more cost or no more Toma Ghana for. So they won't allow the tour to operate because they are making money. That is it. And Mahama is saying, say, Oba. Turn ba be year 24/7 be year 24/7 Ghana yen benefit so 24/7 economy no is it not there the Vaco is it not there and they don't have any excess energy capacity so do you think that we shut down again the Vaco because of say need electricity because of say they see shutting down 2007 and Akufo. So this is what I mean, sir. Mahama has already laid down the foundation to take up 24 a year manufacturing a year economy we work because under Omampeni Kufuor peso even Yabo can 2008. Yankwaji electricity 80 megawatt and free a year could have the buy. Yankwaji farmer, but people sit on radio and say Kufuor didn't bring doom so. And under Kufuor there was no doom so. People sit on radio and TV and lie through their teeth. And telling people that because the things are Ghana for real fearsome. But 2008 ya kwa 80 megawatts from Cote d'Ivoire and Ansah Ghana for 8 million match. In this country, Mahama fixes that problem nina. And the manufacturing sector no do na ntumi a operate and Akufo because of doom so when ntumi anya wo hwe no. And then Mahama solve menya excess energy capacity. So all this manufacturing sector no will go back to work. And manufacturing yenya adwuma from 6.5 and running 24. That is what I mean. And then what I mean is Mahama wanko ewie anko 2 Sebio above one no days happily ewaya. Mahama didn't send us off for someone konam kobom pay penny so the family fans face Ghana problem. Said the Kufuor year or send us off for kwakusu muda kobom pay no. Mahama didn't do that. He's a visionary, a critical thinker. What trust no Ghana for problem say problem ne a solution when problem in a nim but solution and Yankopɔ Adaruma will be so as one view and this is the problem which is 24 a year economy and it is possible because Mahama shots where da Okofa a year to be for pharmaceuticals no all these pharmaceutical companies are they were collapsing. Mahama support you after century consensus. Omuba no mo musika omugina omunaso no company they didn't only survive they expand their production Oma say be another firm to know kwa entrance pharmaceuticals under Tobinco omu running 24/7 economy so it's possible it's already in existence but just say Ghana form fire drink course so you shouldn't pay much attention and Mahama see the day beba to be provide security any day in every environment for this manufacturing companies to work 24/7 say the baby create jobs now you're there but this is the vision we are talking about. If you're a leader don't think say you can be judged when you order to tear kunyaso as a leader even uwechi Ghana for yebekoswa can we still remember Kwame Nkrumah so we are the pie bebo din we are the bonia bebo din. I'll continue to mention Kufuor because I stand Kufuor worse than
okay Kufuor. All right, so quick comment here from Fifi Banson and Fifi Banson says Bobie the agreement was to have Kaiser bring in bauxite from Jamaica for smelting. Akosomo built by the Kaiser group was was our only source of power, and Kaiser were using almost 60% of that power and refused to pay its commensurate fee per kilowatt as agreed. That is how Kaiser folded up, and that's VALCO issue. So let me pick it up. The agreement was to have Kaiser bring in bauxite from Jamaica for smelting. Akosomo, built by the Kaiser Group, was our only source of power, and Kaiser were using almost 60% of that power and refused to pay its commensurate fee per kilowatt as agreed. That is between Kaiser and Ghana government. That is how Kaiser folded up VALCO. So then we are getting different angles as to how VALCO folded up. But yes, but you see, it all come back to the point that, look, whatever issue we have raised here, from the messages I've received outside, meaning two issues, I mean,
they played, but the major role, you see,
anyway, so VALCO is not under discussion. We are talking about 24/7 economy,
yes.
And this is your time. Let's move on.
You see, anytime me imagine say me best studio, I just decide that at least I will learn and also share what I have learned, and as we progress, at least we will get listeners informed, and they will also help us, because there are so many people out there listening now. They have much information than we do.
Oh yeah, of course.
And so I don't underestimate the prowess of a listener, because text messages are all kind. The imports of the messages, they drive us to also equip ourselves and sharpen our tools by guiding our thoughts and our learning.
In fact,
process.
and then with this melting issue, I'm learning more.
Kwabena, this is something that I have learned, because I have so many people that used to work with VALCO and Kokrafo. Oh man, ne wofasi a one ne yepe, one ne boy tipen, one one wofasi, but one ne boy tipen. No, yeah, Juma VALCO.
But I hope we don't focus on VALCO
late,
so that we can move on.
So, menene bet9 ewo tema. Ena mihu the processes are ye faswa ema sa smelting ne alumina ne sa no mani. In fact, VALCO as at 2014 thereabout, Saturn na mo Metro TV. Omu documentary bi kra me, I'm the one that did the documentary. Yeah. Except that me yeboka omo ntwiaka prama me. And I remember all those things. What must I say? Kwara, I also do remember say Bebia na VALCO akwako dru no. Energy na oka no. Idea. It was also a factor.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned, you need a lot of energy to be to build
to run it.
So.
Yeah, to run it.
Oh, when we debate things and make it look as if even baby are free, I learn the processes be from no. We should still begin to juxtapose that and make Akufo-Addo have a field day. That's where I have a problem. Because Kufo Nyimi, sir, I'm telling you.
And he's not different from Akufo-Addo.
Let's
what must I say? Kufo Nyimi, sir. Kufo, at every stage of his governance, no. Kwabena, this is in bioteki yebiano. Me, I've queried him about a few things in the past. Even now, presently, if those things come on board, I will question him. Because, for example, Dumsor came under Kufo, and he couldn't solve it like John Mahama has done it. This one is trite. We nyadi was Eko Sunyadi or Harvard and San Wababekase. We say John Mahama took responsibility and he has solved it. In fact, that is the only reason. Those are the things that differ John Mahama from the many presidents Ayenya. What must I say?
Yeah.
And that is why me MPP ni sankwa siasemu sa small boy ni nam ho keka wa abante no odo party no oni party we ofi henfa Me MPP ni, but me say me support John Mahama. And I'm waiting for a letter from them. Me MPP ni, me nyai party no. And so me say me support John Mahama. Kwasi Abuonti, Jimmy Nti, me support John Mahama. And this is because John Mahama no, he is 1 in a million. If you discuss John Mahama and you want to make it look as if say John Mahama now we discussing into no, for example, Kufo floors na or no etimi abe betano no. Ekufado aye binti no John Mahama ne Ekufado John Kufo ne Ekufado ye pa.
The same.
I feel insulted.
The same route.
Ghanaians will feel insulted.
And the same.
Ghanaians knew the economy under Kufo.
The same thing.
Aye bo obesia. What you adwuma mu ye adwuma aye bo obesia. Where dey onu ogu adwuma no. Okasa say we akola ya wo no foforo kwaba say no. You are not thinking right. So Kwabena, on the issue of 24-hour economy.
Abeyime rice project, a rice processing project was shut down under Kufo. Was it thinking as a mad person to have shut down Abeyime rice production? Is it different from Akufo-Addo? Was it not shut down under Kufo? Was it thinking as a mad person?
I'm a very progressive being. I don't want to regress. I don't like regressive analogies.
You gave regressive. I'll quote you. It's the same thing.
You cannot coach yourself, can coach somebody. You can't even coach yourself.
I'll coach you. It's the same
Kwabena, 24-hour economy. Kwabena, if there is something that any politician would want to bandy words with, it shouldn't be this. Oh, there be a make say John Mahama no. The way I would hear no. Say every microsecond or the drain near 1,000 one. That same microsecond no. Ekufado ni na pamfu nyina komuti bo ho a. Omo de badwa ade ba ko ho. Sa de ne ye kro no asa. Instead say omo betena se I interrogate omo ho. No omo busa say what's the best way forward? Not just what's the way forward o. What is the best way forward? Question. In fact, because you have not posed any questions to yourself, you are not able to have answers. And questions are problems. Answers are solutions. Many Samiti Hay, his argument from Zoom Lion. And you mentioned another person. Kwabena, every problem solver is a rich man in this world. Omo solve problems no. Omo na eyesikafo eyadefo ewo wiase we mu. So we probi oyesikani bia na Kwabena research about them. They were problem solvers. That's why they will make money and they will be wealthy. Zoom Lion is Zoom Lion because fi na wo da bia wo se wo ya Ghana ni uni uhuni na Aliu Mahama etu fo se di uhuni yempe fi na uguswa wo di fi enu nti wo fi na wo ye no woni aban be kwa akoye kanana aye kokwa mu dwadie efi no won pra enso ni MMDC for nyina sa contract the whole Ghana. Sikano will pay taxpayers money no ye the Zoom Lion ka. Because contract now was an a fee no kra won pra. O wi asusu de wo so ko pra fee no wa pra wie no na ka twa kra fa ma no. Kra no eno ne MMDC for airbo Ghana ha. Enso so wo fee ni nti as Ghana ni wo fee nti. Oni sanitation minister semba ona na esire chiri na oye okawo because oni no na yes ha business no assembly ekowu ebekra no what must say and that is why problem solvers or even people that attempt to solve problems no yesikafo. Now what do we have as a problem in this country, Kwabena? Everyone knows to say we go to sleep when we don't have to sleep. And rightly so, Kwabena, When him say a lot of people are more capacity to go to work. Every running shift. There are so many plants that work on ha. For example, what the cement industry. Why must a company like Jata Cement have a closing time? Say abononum yapon. Well, of course, you know, say machines no could work for a certain number of time non-stop. Last year, who sent an annual. Yeah. What the quarter to gas and for the no out to some of the no ayokolo. Actually, China for credit, say, we are bargain. Oh, now you see, you're close to cement factories 5. Yes. I'm saying right. I said, I said China for no. Oh, yeah, close to 5. China for no. More for using inferior materials. China for no. Yes, raw materials. Oh, what I go for? Do you say ya? Obiano ni asem. And look, there's one there. Now why you with your money credit? There is standards authority in there. There is standard authority. Over partner. Over power. Me no say. You very. I want to pay an admin, you man. We don't why there kakra. Why there? Oh, I know. Oh my. Because Enti say obi discussing 24-hour economy. We are not discussing something about say a certain facet of the economy. It's the entire economy of Ghana. And what they call 24-hour, which will help open the economy 24 hours, 7 days in a week, and 365 or 66 days. Interestingly, your boy lady be a tape be a video be. Meaning so what me follow ya. Man follow. Lady me raise about various sectors. Yes. He mentioned the health sector. Yes, the health sector. Say and hospitals ni be. Okay. So yeah, I mentioned hospitals, clinics, yes, harbor. Yeah, and obi send me message busam say I didn't know baby to say tema harbor city so you can't imagine. Yeah. But you know, before John Mahama said this, he had begun working at it in 2016, opening the harbor for a 24-hour work non-stop. I see. It you had new terminal now. Oh, floodlight na bobo hono. The Jubilee now. Jubilee was done by I think Kofo. Yeah, Jubilee was Kofo time. Yeah. Unse sa floodlight no. And no be neboho. And it was supposed to be working 24 hours in a day. 7 days in a week. Sunday kurano. So we over sorry ako obeba. So you run shift. But for whatever reason, you know, people have always thought that for example, MPP for argument be omode buy. Government workers going to mean moka. Na workers of about 600,000 ka, which is too huge for Ghana. 600,000. UK workers in Rusa. I see. There is nowhere like that in this world. Abai Edin Isika verse 70% etia workers ka. Debbie Yanganisa. You privatize it. That is why Brony Timikacho said the private sector is the engine of growth to economies. Yeah, can be yet. I go for the can be. Mamingas and show. I go for the new Brony. Onye Brony, Pacho. Onye Brony. Onye Brony. Onye Brony Fota. Brony Kankai. Onye Brony. Anyway. Oh. Hey, idea, Kwabena. Busa say hospitals are running 24-hour services. But look at the workforce. Ubedria Najo, Dr. Niho. Admission pe because almost emergency service there. As a hospital, no, masa we almost be almost sign, ought to be almost sign. And untino say patient bar untimi empamono. You have to receive the patient. Even clinics, you have to first receive the patient and then you can do a referral. What I say? Which means say you still have to do a 24-hour service. Nabusa say, how effective and effectual has it been? It has not been effective because how we can even privatize some sectors of the economy. For example, Kwabena, say me timi ko fa nurse for na me bie a nursing BB to say hospice. Oko America you will be a friend of hospice.
Okay.
Omo ya rehabs, rehab center. Kwabena say nke bia obi ohokra akokra bi wanyini ntimi hwe ne ofie owo sasabro won yare bi wo ho a ohia attention time bia no. Ye de omo ko rehab na time bia no ya more attention. Until they even guide you in the process of say uko wuwo no ya ma won hwe won kwa keke. Until you say abrantie na bia wakotwi moto wapira Kwabena ene ko even 37 a enumpo eye papa e won kran ha me nyi kolebu mfrim but ye nyina ye nim de ekoso kolebu sa no bed syndrome no we is hanyo mani free wa you can only get those things done when you have enough facilities also enough hands omo ye adwuma enti at that time na John Mahama e kase ma ye mfa nursing training allowances no ma me ye abatros nsan ye kom ma nurse fo a ye training omo no quota system and reduce omo name omo pa omo kwankwaje loan aban ukoje aban loan na Kwabena ye den ya wo ba ya aban adwuma na aban atetew
Simple.
Sabre no na okanya nsasemu ekufo na adwene ayete se pentium em no 1 terabyte kasa no oka bi ai ba wo mien onu kura de pentium 1
Pentium 0
kura no so oka bi oh na he was building Ghana to a point it was going to be very easy for that way to take off. What must say it was habona the oye wo ho wo health care. He was building hospitals enough to have enough nurses. In fact, it would have gotten to a point where a nurse crampa won't quite buy hospital because private sector better than a buy yeah. And all that was something that he was doing. Because America, your private nurses are omuye adwuma a certain agency. And the agency ne do omako hospital bi omoko ye adwuma. Sa hospital no obetua agency ne ka. What you say? Na agency no onso so atua nurse for ne ka. Ye wo obi wo wa so obekwa kwose aban as a nurse on da because aban adwuma na wo kwakwosem no ebi anuoma bi wo wa incentives bi on they incentivize them. Nurse benya e wo private sector ho no onya. So eno na amankofo abie agencies be bra nursing ayifo no omofre no na say dia no de man pay living oba besia wo se me kwa America then no koya wo se me koya living because we be agency living no nurse for adwuma. You have to be trained as a nurse, certified nurse to do that job, and it pays even more than Obia. Your friend is saying or what mainstream nursing under Abai.
Yeah.
Enti Kwabena, these are things say etikasi ewi adwea eni kwan so obi tira ba bi ka say adwea mre. No. Ebia say efa wadwene mu na say ekiki wadwene
ban back with.
Let us say wona wontimi nwi ye. Ota say hwe ba bi te say entertainment sector. Fifi Bansin here ono any field otie.
Yeah.
He will test and tell me if I'm a liar. Those times, nightlife, Kwabena, the economy that we could generate from that nightlife, because as a former DJ, proudly at that. Can you know? Oh, but first strap, oh, podium. Frebamba Tebusano. Never how much money
you
koso. Anya obefa Vienna. Ya koso. Bibi e koso. Bibi e twetwa.
Koso.
What must say? Enkofo a ye to omofo omuntia omunum agwa. Omuku, omugusu no. Agwa fo so benyeska. Meboa.
What's it?
Ayi fo benyeska. CBC there for benyeska.
CBC true.
Almost benyeska. And that nightlife ni because we have not particularly paid attention to all these things. Kwabena, come to a place like the manufacturing, retail,
production,
and Kwabena, imagine say Obia or no Fanny say Oyensa
like Adonko,
Pacho, and you met Joy Daddy. Aye.
Okay.
Joy Daddy bitters.
Okay. So Adonko so bitters.
And I say Kwaku tell them Kentino, me Joy Daddy. Me Joy Daddy.
Over. And I was my Badonko.
Oh, Kwabena, say if you are running that economy, that entertainment industry in Kwano, Kwabena, omu benyeska, sankofo ni benyeska ma anadwo ede. Bibia bekoso.
Yeah.
Fani say omo ba ya a driver for omo kan omo asemi.
Yeah.
He failed to mention something. Apart from say ebia anadwo pese wo pie ko baabi. How about emergencies? Unim nipa omo abre ansa na bi kura mpo age so omo ko bo obi fie epunu mu gate mu epa obi chew obi a na yire nyem na yire na wo kan no na ade asan onya ka anko. What must say? If you have such an economy, it will reduce the death rate. There are so many people who have died because Yakopeka crowd in Ako hospital. How is the ambulance system in Ghana? Almost so koda. They go to sleep. From hospital. In some cases, they put only one driver ambulance bako want a custody at the premises of the hospital. Meanwhile, Senka a 24-hour economy, drivers never run a shift.
Yeah.
What must I say? So this is something that is too detailed. You need to take time and digest it.
But
know,
sir, I think sir, going forward, the NDC as a political party will find time and break it down for us.
They have to because it is too wide. It's too huge. Kwabena, another medwe ho. Hwe wo dey just imagine. Radio station mo nyef 24 hour.
Yeah, 24.
Every radio station does.
24/7.
So busa radio station ya timu sisi ya Kwabena. Time a ombetimi anya sika pa in terms of per minute cash inflow per minute. As a marketer, I'll discuss the per minute or per 30-second ad. Kwabena ahomache.
Yeah.
Because that is when Asofo they would want to preach. In fact, time anam me wo metro no. When you say time ana emma metro skapa from ahomache Saturday ahomache to 12. In fact, sometimes to 9 because Anita Beba be any program no. Na beti opambwe. Na obi so aba hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Do you know how much we were charging them? That 30 minutes that Asofo ne ba no. They paid what must I say?
Yeah.
And even radio or serious no. Say bo your friend is saying enyum kra na ye wo ada na metro pe na ye bie your friend advertising cycle.
Yeah.
Ye bonum na say ye advert. Meboa.
Yeah.
So these are things that are thinking outside the box. And if you take time now we digest issues now. Kwabena, John has done more good mentioning this. So one can be a BM crampo near the Wayne Crampo Neko election 2024. Kwabena, the Ghanaian is glad.
But when you take care of
it's multifaceted.
Yeah.
Every facet of the economy
of every
is under this discussion.
sector. Every sector.
Every sector is under this discussion.
mention harbor, you mention transport, you talk about
baby
health, energy sector.
Yeah, can say wo software o tie me a make nightlife no na atro ashawo.
And your
adia illegal.
Of a case you atro abeto asem kan cho say circle oni ashawo funtimi gina mu amade eche into 24/7 MPP for you.
Ukose ukoyi etiri ana ukoyi nwi.
Okay, so quick Zain says, Commander, remember the fried joint at Osu? Apple. He says Apple ago. When you say Apple ago?
Pacho minimo.
Oh, Apple. Sure. And then Marcos Apple. Hey!
No, omoya den.
No more po.
Omoya Apple the NHS say.
Omo po.
Anya export.
Apple.
Sir.
God damn. Ha.
Say yes of weed.
Apple.
Anana no.
Hey.
Ay. Anya
Osu Apple.
Osu.
What the fa former Makion hono.
So for Makion.
So Makion car Apple. Ready yapo. Now, sad time not or no. Any to the cabo and Kabila and Kobi Fiagbe John Bodu.
Anyone Kabu.
Ready Jacopo. To be assassin nane nipa bania with that would you say nipa bania bre because ya toba now oh no
Kwabena and you see where I get you see Kwabena.
Okay, so
John Muhammad discuss say it means he understands what he's doing. The security aspect.
That is the whole issue.
The security.
That is the whole issue. I'll come back. Bemu says it's still working, Kwabena. Only that is slow now. Okay. Me ko twa mo on anse anajo na me ko me church members ne ba ko. Na mani nyi wo mo asore no ho. Ti na me say ko first nkania ne yeso si wo nyina ma asore no ejina metumani a me hu nkania ne bia na me say let me move on. Ogboro says we also use squeeze backs, lower third and others. I don't know exactly what he's talking about anyway. Zain says, Commander, remember fried joint at Osu, Airport, some rice joint also at Circle and Newtown. And they operate even after 12 a.m. You close from the club in the morning and you go there and session yourself well.
Kumasi.
Yeah.
When in Boris.
Yeah.
Boris.
Yeah.
Those times now, I the Emirates feeding. Fried rice near would be a different.
Yeah, but MPP Boris.
Yes. Oh, near would be a different me refuel. Oh, that it was a business.
Yeah.
I don't know Boris. Hi Boris.
Yeah, Boris.
What must I say?
Yeah.
And he was very dutiful. Well, yeah, Juma or brain more journey. Enti anopai obekwa wada enwumre wabe Juma.
Okay, so Richard Okan say Glenn's Night Club, His Majesty Night Club, Nkrofo Nimkrom. Check. That's all. Check. That's all.
Oh, good.
That's all. Me will be okay. Need your party. I need you to me. Why am I who the okra? Sorry, Abba. Me hold that. Hey, mascarpone. Hey, mascarpone. Oh, Grove.
Tell you my feel so bambata pa.
Oh, Grove. Come here. Okay, so Osman Kancho says Seahorse 50/50 engine coolant. Yeah, bow engine no buying. Aye, bow engine no buying. Nina say uhia Seahorse 50/50 engine coolant. CM Jessica Achadie share at Dabraka old timers too show. I'm that's it. Hello. Aja. What fun form? What fun form? Allah. Woyo. Oh, me catch him with some money fast. So we are before 4. We are not to before 4.
Daddy, yeah, announcement.
And you go here fast. I don't know.
Oh, say me your comela. My followers say yes,
come out to Wiga.
Yeah, and I'll be
okay, so I have an hour.
And you are so too major.
And you may have bomb 500.
Abu Mama me.
Hey, and this week what to wo?
Debi me ba bia ka ba bi on say me ba na kwa service. Nti say me fa kwa registration man.
Fast.
Bobby, I'm not probably not confused.
Oh.
Nti me da say serious.
Yate. So say Fridays the market say pa. Now we jay twa Friday the and you be you dey free.
Oh, so you come me comment you be me kura mo.
Mo.
Bobby.
Mo. Me da say.
Obi kan ka oboma so wa say mo program unda. Nti ene dey you support you. Just you want me throw.
It is well. Me pacho a star 413 hash catch there. Me pacho. Hey, another mecha dodo. Hello.
You want you zunga no yikachi.
Yeah, yikachi.
Onye sesi ya obedi madi.
Yikachi.
Yi zunga no kachi.
Muna da mangana. Allah. Allah wo yo. Mpacho, what you say 500?
Madi 500, 5 million.
Who are you?
No kanda highway, me dina highway no sesi ya.
Hey. Mr. Man cross kwai mpacho.
Oh, me cross kwai no.
Cross kwai, o de pe ba bi gira di na ehumi vie.
Me cross commander why bibia.
That's all. Afa. CMG scratch there. Allah oyo. For the form. We da see be congrats. Okay, live on a crown. Me pacho mum me for the last draw. Into the traho. We are in a Kwabena say. Seahorse 50-50 engine coolant or see about or engine no buying from overheating. Radiator tank no bon buying. Now engine no man na chiu. Afei my engine ne enchemao. Na afei for consumption no mra for mo. No sika no tu a ya enko smooth. Ai uchuka na eda ya na ema homeka wom. Yeah, ne say wakwa fa bie ne to front onu obusa say na ade na kai ye dede say the kanika na ya na areho maka ne ye ai enye smooth why the sister transportation no give way me ba cho 3367 coolant with them 1090 coolant with them Ghana for Monty Mafuti ya ade na mbeti bio 0244 577 559 0244 577 559 0540 424 386 me ba ncho me kwaba me ba nkomo etado I'll be back.
Usika seme nkoyiana quick credit siasia say sika pe Intina basa ya bechecha wo yam bosia bon hyehyɛ yɛn ho wutumi babosia edifi asia ye 3500 Ghana cedis every na ne wo hia ne wo national ID card
Baba Immerse yourself in a tale of bravery and resilience. Journey into the heart of the Kwaman Kingdom, where Nana Akoto, a young prince, is captured and sent to the formidable Dintra Empire as a slave. Nana Akoto faces a fate that threatens to erase his identity, but his spirit remains unbroken. In a quest to rediscover his true self, Nana Akoto must navigate a path full of trials. Will the power of Dintra keep him as a slave, or can he fight to reclaim his heritage and restore honor to the Kwaman Kingdom? Don't miss Nana Akoto, showing Mondays to Fridays at 8 p.m. exclusively on Akwaba DSTV channel 150 and GoTV channel 102. Dial *759# to reconnect or stay connected to DSTV and GoTV.
Tabia takum, wedi a member ye don't know. A me nya hode, any hode ye. I am memedro, a new tina ban me be a here bino. And to four any out of four, and you'll be a pedidue to Atombia. Anko chemical shops, pharmaceuticals, any herbal shops beer. I was gonna have no beer. And not say fraying. I was 0243 686861 and 0245 749206. Sanka to FDA for Jatu. Kaise tabia takum ye. Bemme bia ye takum. Not recommended for lactating mothers, pregnant women, and children under 15.
CMGC catched you. Yeah! Near here, say, Ubebo star 413#. I was MTN peso. I'm going to move on. No one's that come what's at ye. I CMGC catched your promotion. Yeah! I feel yes, you did you. Some person when you CMGC catched ye beer, and you're quite well now, Befaso. Step 1, but star 413#. I will MTN so. Step 2, choose a FM. Now what dear, the prompt in it. And so I will so as the coming in now. Ever corner ye yamau. Sika Chadia promotion. Aye cash in and win big promotion. When you are dear, what's our year? Win your share of 24,000 bonanza. Shannon Swo, do be our taxi. And you cost star 413#. And never more when you say, Kunim, our CNG Sikata dear promotion or so. And your cashback from Class Media Group. Kai Huna say, Sa Jumedia Way. And she shared the home. The National Lottery Authority. Our Caritas Lottery Platform. And a boy chidom. Unyam Fisher don't watch it airqua. One card Jumedia home. CNG catch you. Yeah! Ago Ghana for media some dabremo. Sisi adia wo sidanya. Any coins over hukra. Essence Alu Africa. We got you covered. Alu Africa. Aye jumeko kesia. Ebon in chance papa di ku danso. Any trusses are Ghana ha. Any wiasia fanenina. Yen ye lidie. Yang any topo. Alu Africa ewa bakwa somewhere dimu. Ebon roofing sheet. Any trusses say ye papa nkwadia. Eye honum and abenya pa ye quality. Sanso ya affordable. Bedroom fish ye dionuni. Edanya bru 2 million. And Alu Africa ekruso. What a news! Yan chance ye do crew dancer no. Near money dimune se do. Na bunny this one need this one. Fit is 0.35 mm. Echo says 0.5 mm. 0.35. Echo says 0.5. Alu Africa Trust so. do. Na a range fit 0.55. Echo say 1.15. Enti enya fe na wudi dua kokru wudaso a every nache amfotie barrier Alu Africa Trusses no amfotie ntimere every nache eye good for all weather conditions ne boaso da for mo ankasa so beto dua pa de enkato Alu Africa Trusses na bokwaye bretu no ho ban Alu Africa products ni nyina so yema 40 years warranty emfrishie duanai warranty hwehwe Alu Africa was Spinters Quine so. Yani MTN office no. And a deal shenimu. And I say, Fre 0574 286292. So we do takra this one. Ya branch in the bureau. Fre was 0545 446852. Na edume kubia. Wa person wa beto alu Africa kwa ni bino. Wa betimia walk in to your branch bia. Ya beto diama wamo. Na wa dia kwadi jume die bia. Alu Africa. Building made a sight.
Hey, say, dear Mako, who ever Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic, no, me who credit me, say, and Nunti no mania award, a year word bestie, Obian Transit Emma Dumpemia, dear Cassa, and as a boy, dear, and cannon to them you.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic, as I want to say, near Kuro Etuno, near Anka, Ewanum, Obana, Bemo, Power, and Yarwankaye. Nancy, Mamika say, and Nespana called Mo Ekayeno, Greenfield at Arumanti, and was our selection and also APM. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic, our ultra modern laboratory. And a diagnostic machine, sir. I should share the Pediani Kasa. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. I want Mungwa Dogon, Estate Junction. Last stop. Fra was 0243 983 906 and 0261 651 898. Greenfield. God is our healer. Greenfield. Your last stop.
GoTV's got a special gift for our super fans. This November, we're treating all GoTV Super customers to a taste of GoTV Super Plus. Enjoy non-stop Premier League action on a dedicated Super Sport channel, the biggest 10 icons on Disney Channel, international movies and series on Studio Universal and Universal TV, and the best local shows on Africa Magic Showcase. Make sure you stay connected to GoTV Super this November so you can give GoTV Super Plus a go. GoTV. Love it.
Right. Hey. When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Abama Huaden. Refuse to grow, and young offense swabek. And what day immune system or Yankopon, and your ready pediamus somewhere who by no, and Nasa wonum Imbusaba Mesa, a peja immune system nabri bia. Ya Yantimu. Say, dear, I'm for one, the Imbusaba Mesa, don't know what dance yes say, and Yarwa who ran Nipa and Yina etimi banaso, and in Yarwa Cassian Kaya within D and a whole car. No, you was shooing, you know, a way of buying every home. And now I'm pa, one Yarwana dada, no monum doctor and Rono, and no Imbusaba Mesanoa, and more who are deep in tea. Ya womuntim pose, Yaria Eshomo. Imbusaba Mesa, a walk Kashi, and you are may move bia your toe in row. At to 0246 20 8496. FDA, Ashisha said, Jedi and Cratry, what Jatu must say, ye.
CMGC Cartadio. Yeah! Near here, say, Uber star 413 house. Our MTN peso. I want to one more. I want Saka what's a dear. I CMGC Cartadio promotion. Yeah, I feel yes, you better do. Some person when you CMGC Cartadio beer, and you're quite well now, Befaso. Step 1, but star 413 hash. Our MTN so. Step 2, choose a FM. Now what dear, the prompt in a chi. And so I will show us the coming in now. Ever corner year yamau. Sikacha dear promotion. A year cash in and win big promotion. When you dear what's our year? Win your share of 24,000 bonanza. Shannon Swo, do be our taxi. And your cost star 413 hash and never more when you say, Kunim, our CNG Sikacha dear promotion or so. A year cash bag from Class Media Group. Kai Huna say, Sa Jumedia Way, and she shared the home, the National Lottery Authority, our Caritas Lottery Platform, and a boy chidom. One young fisher don't watch it airqua, one card Jumedia home. CNGC Cartadio! Yeah!
All right, so that's it live at Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Yasia baby. Onto me Accra me Baumia Abian Campesa me Bobamamo. Ghanaians are suffering on borrowing, on taxes. And I mean for Monfa a year budget no. See no ba obi a. Nti menye we mamo. Menye we mamo.
But I just think I'm person with TV to be answer.
Okay, yeah.
Kwabena, I say that for example, now me discuss the police now security now about 24 hours service.
Yeah.
I say for example, you are DBA, you formalize it, no. And it's part of John Mohammed's program. If you look at the way ni way now, or say I had to say watchdog committees now a teaching on potem no. Oh, say na mostly no. Because of the informal way now no. Ama I say you who almost saw me a police for.
Yeah.
Think of to be for
It's straight up.
Hey. Unim say I don't know, maybe but the way no utie discussion now. What they want to do, they say
to empower them.
They will make sure they are taken to police for training.
And that is how it should be.
Now, Omwa Baba yet proper police.
That is how
what I say. Now, community now they bet you omukao.
Yeah.
Because instead say Baba Joe, where am assembly for Akofano Medie no. Who the fan say every household be I must say a mutua tengana. The whole household. A man to be a mutua tengana. Count how many households are in a certain community. Say, for example, Airport Hills, and I say be airport residential area, and I say be East Legon, and I say be for Abelempe for Joulu for Mataheko for Munina be moi said I was selecting for be best and nipa best at 10. Edwomako police, you train you or my watchdog committee, police for properly trained police men. Chrono better now,
yeah.
And so that forms part of the security now, all this kind.
So
but
they become.
He couldn't get the time to elaborate.
So they become part of the community.
Yes,
the community takes care of them, and the community lives with them.
Yes,
I get you.
It was store now, baby. When you say, "Obi ntimi infra bonti mewiao," because omo ye adwuma, and they are patrolling.
Because I'm going to meet a community watchdog.
Yes.
Normal patrol.
Yes.
The government no fat to no so.
So me train you omo.
Aha. Obey
proper police.
Yeah, system ni. I mean it makes sense.
So these are things that are very and they are private people. And you know, I to say obi aye agency a community na nka say be any agency a one one for the police for our patrol ho and you are properly secured. Etiedi na wo ya wuntimi nye.
Anyway, want to Uni bibi beka wo ha na yenko movie. Okay, so mame Ghanaians are suffering. Walwale for are suffering. I'm careful and you are suffering. Walwale for are suffering. Samira is suffering. How have you? Kwabena Buadu is suffering. So
Kwabena Buadu dear me.
He's still suffering. I see actually Arabic in train a good boso. Who was a baby? And he's still suffering. Kwabena Buadu is suffering. And how have you? First wife
suffering. Patients are suffering. Students are suffering. Traders are suffering. Pensioners are suffering. Drivers are suffering, contractors are suffering, civil servants are suffering, and farmers are suffering. Fishermen are suffering, and industries are suffering. Artisans are suffering, and Kayaye are suffering. The disabled are suffering, and men are suffering. Women are suffering, and children, and Ghanaians as a whole are suffering.
Also, I know crowd say almost.
Why you came up with some freezing? Bibi, I didn't hear me. Okay.
So you ended up suffering.
I'm now suffering. The white woman is suffering. Yeah, is suffering. Your friends say expired foods. They are suffering. Okay, so you got to about
suffering. Students are suffering. Traders are suffering. Pensioners are suffering. Drivers are suffering, contractors are suffering, civil servants are suffering, and farmers are suffering. Fishermen are suffering, and industries are suffering. Artisans are suffering, and kayaye are suffering. The disabled are suffering, and men are suffering. Women are suffering, and children and Ghanaians as a whole are suffering. Trainees are suffering. Patients are suffering. Students are suffering. Traders are suffering. Pensioners are suffering. Drivers are suffering. Contractors are suffering. Civil servants are suffering. And farmers are suffering.
Sorry. Okay, all right. So this is Baumia for you. On borrowing. Bosia bo. Yenkwati on borrowing. Baumia
You don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana. We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana. We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana. We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads.
That is Baumia on borrowing. On taxation. Yenkwati Baumia on taxation. May you be trepe ena mahontonomo. On taxation, wakan soon be from taxation to production. Every constituency will receive $1 million. Agbuglosi toilet amaso. I've arrested the city. Any economic hardship is due to 3 reasons: mismanagement, incompetence, and corruption. Nijina wa broso. But yenkoti a year on a year taxes. Me pacho quick one taxes. Now
they're hurting the economy. These taxes are hurting, and therefore you are not going to get the growth. And when you don't get the growth, you will not get the revenue. And when you don't get the revenue, you go back to increasing taxes to get the revenue. And then you are in a cyclical downward spiral. And so they have it wrong. And we will change that particular policy. We will use the tax incentives to grow this economy. They are hurting the economy. These taxes are hurting, and therefore you are not going to get the growth. And when you don't get the growth, you will not get the revenue. And when you don't get the revenue, you go back to increasing taxes to get the revenue. And then you are in a cyclical downward spiral. And so they have it wrong. And we will change that particular policy. We will use the tax incentives to grow this economy. They are hurting the economy. These taxes are hurting, and therefore you are not going to get the growth. And when you don't get the growth, you will not get the revenue. And when you don't get the revenue, you go back to increasing taxes to get the revenue. And then you are in a cyclical downward spiral. And so they have it wrong.
So, got a Catholic Bishop Conference on corruption. David McAfee Donyo says, Commander, imagine the Passport Office, DVLA, Registered General Department, Lands Commission are operating 24/7. That is massive employment opportunities and high level of productivity. Yes. These are not.
Now, the massive, uncontrolled corruption is suffocating the nation, and it's as if there are no checks. Some steal our money through the banks and financial quagmire. Now, the massive, uncontrolled corruption is suffocating the nation, and it's as if there are no checks. Some steal our money through the banks, and they are not held responsible. They are walking around, and the poor people who put their money there are dying and crying. And these are walking around as if we have no government, as if we do not have people to be in charge. Now, it appears corruption is legalized in our country. What should Ghanaians do? Since the existing form of democracy helps only a few and leaves the majority behind. What about the impunity and arrogance of some politicians and their defense even of corruption? I see, because we place you in power, we should worship you. Should the Constitution not be changed or bettered for it to work for all Ghanaians instead of for a few? Should the legal system not be re-equipped to uproot corruption? What about Parliament, where the interest of the people is sacrificed for personal and party interests? Why have we not even implemented the findings of the Constitutional Review Committee? Why did they keep it there? Because if it's implemented, it will erode some of their so-called wealth and corruption. Can the government explain to us why we are in this economic mess? Who knows why we are here? And they assume we can't think. Let alone they don't even have a responsibility to explain to us why we are, other than taking our monies, shaving, etc. Is this the government we asked for? What explanations can the two political parties give to Ghanaians for the favorable agreements we sign on our oil, minerals, power generation, etc.? If even we can't read it, can't it be explained to us? And don't we see the results of the agreements that they do? Why are we poor? Ghanaians more and more no longer accept the old explanations that government of Ghana have been given. People say we bishops should talk. We talk publicly and behind closed doors. But all our talk, what did you do? They will listen. Nothing. Because the system there protects what they are doing.
So, Catholic Bishop Conference, but on this corruption issue, let's go back to Kennedy Japan campaign time. What he said about the MPP government, the Akufo-Addo-Bawumia-led administration.
What do you mean? The youth of this country are not working. Now we're intimidating and control. I will put my life on the line and defend it. The MPP is looting this country as if there's no tomorrow. Why? Who really cannot hear your government? What do you mean? The youth of this country are not working. Now we're intimidating and control. I will put my life on the line and defend it. The MPP is looting this country as if there's no tomorrow. Why? Who really cannot hear your government? What do you mean? The youth of this country are not working.
All right, that is going to be Japan for you. Hunter, yeah, Nancy.
And I'm Sancha at Tifubia, my uncle Malek or UK. Or say no or shay. Nah. Mr. Such like down Crawford, so Unama now I careful because anything can happen. Those are I'll be a Muko in Crawford. Sir, yeah, no, I careful. Ama esa muni asase ayaka so bi di apoto yi wo nyina. Oye very careful.
Za. Eni fani.
Ke no cry arena ne fo.
Well, yanko Honorable Ejinapo Amiati atese uchina budget no.
Yeah.
Kenofriata Baumia about my imagine say almost 11 billion Ghana cedis na omo dey about through new taxes. Enti to kan say sanity dia it's likely so uchina budget ne be ko na wie no. Ibi hu taxes ayatutum any bia introduction of new taxes. I dey
Okroma.
Ananyi kroma na he. Nana,
thank God they are not in majority.
Anyway.
Edu baby nana nyama mobo. Tie Catholic Bishop Pejinia Smoka wakasa about it udi tie ni nsem ni ye. So kwa no dey akọ wada. No akọ draw.
Baby they say two parties no why?
No akọ draw because when NDC was in power nobody asked Akufo-Addo an MPP why enyama ekoso at that time and Mahama no they asked Mahama omo de kwa no mo de akọ wada no mo de aba. But anyway they are trying to save their cause a little image and tiabe fanisa nana de bia makase abato hu nsunsanso abato so hu nsunsanso de bia 2024 election whether you like it or not nana abato hu nsunsanso na se wahwe budget e di ba kakane nka budget ba Ghana for ubia expect ti senka November e bronya ne yerami kanu na ene date ye sen 14 minti zo bia bo ye class jingrebe minti zo bia minti se krofo ye Christmas promo
o ko bono
minti se krofo ye
Bobie ti se wo to do ka hwe ba shuro
go to jingrebe nobody is doing jingrebe because economy is not good for jingrebe.
The economy is not economy.
Nobody is talking about that. Mahama as a vice president, as president, as former president, as the incoming president, has never run away from the records of Professor Mills, Rawlings, or NDC. Yeah. Mahama has never, always Mahama tre the NDC, any the NDC by under his leadership as a president. Baumia, Onyambe flag bearer krano uyin hu free MPP ni Akufo-Addo records. Na eho enom pesomo edeko. Na budget o mabeka ucha de ni na so bi anim. Budget no ready wo mu dada, we are feeling it, we are enjoying it. Na nim se bi ama discuss na no fundraiser o tekokọ so. Idi asantima animu a na omoye. Na me who video no from beginning I didn't believe it. I did not believe it. And to say me copy full video no tie ya otumfo say owia no ho anajo 12 o'clock 12 midnight no akọ konfa noche no akọhwe dan se sitie emergency said the whole sitie said the whole nyina tete okoho oso akọ 2 times anajo even cry hospital management cry no nya we eye so to sana mo na ade otumfo aye no na mobo awosenka Ghana ya boy ni anka Yesu titru ni the good people of Ashanti region awosenka mu bo mani na omusu Obibeka says yes or assassin or Otekokoso they are there. Yes, but the hospital doesn't belong to Otekokoso. Abain there. Abain Japade. Otumfo kra ntimi mfini pemu nkase me matum sika monyo emfa adwumafo onko. So ogigi sika no mpa e wo say sakosi aban so. Na aban di say yes adwuma.
No dey ensi.
Na we do mu dia.
Ensi ensi but na ye first ka bia ko ba ba bia.
Aban ben. Here we go.
The man dey bet ma roll 2 for car wa fa na beti. Ensi ya be kwa akoye ya ade.
Yenti amekasa abato hu nsunsanso no. Nana 2015 2016 Mahama na Nigeria Lodina Sikumase na otumfo aso Lodina Ansah na yeko commission project ni yeko kate sword
Osukumase
whenever Mahama
Osukumase
I'm talking about make Ashanti region we make Ashanti region we dem fa Kumase pakeke we dem fa Kumase make Ashanti region
Ashanti mampon
anytime bia Mahama be ko Kumase no senye grounds no ko breakia na okokate okutwam commission. Then the good people of Ashanti region.
And this is also okoshe work progress.
Work in progress.
Edu monitoring, Ketia market, omoye, no, and people of Ashanti region, Kumasi Titru. Etimiye demonstration. Ema besia emrewafo.
Okay, bolo.
Yes. Echo naked demonstration.
Sabro, what you're fucking woman.
Naked demonstration.
Bolo.
Say Mahama to galam say o Ketia. Say otumfo di eye party afre Mahama amalumba nyoma mobo yenti obia otumfo ne Mahama di asa chese Mahama yi asantema yenti obia edi Mahama tem enkrofo sha se bi omu anu tia anana asante hene eya asantefo anasa Ashanti region ka sha from 2015 2016. That's where they started attacking Mahama, starting attacking Otumfo because of Otumfo and Mahama.
Started 2013. Can Japan na no say you can say Otumfo could share bribe.
So it happened under Mahama because Mahama, Otumfo and Mahama collaborated to build Asante mine.
Yes. I see Otumfo could share bribe to Guba.
Ediana Mahama Mahama Siriatri Park. O year kwine. Water a supply or expanded market facility OC blocks ahodo or deba and puntujuma na yehu bi da or the koi.
Talk about the settlements about markets. Yeah, me
grow from
tafo
asawase grow from and grow from but no grow from can say moro market no why hemfa samuro market one no.
The Moro market
from
traffic light, no.
Yeah, Udu Wafa.
Okay. I have a point.
Yes, she said they were quarter for no.
Yeah.
Yes, Mahama built it.
Mahama did it. Yeah.
Usani Otene left.
Yes, Usani. So far so free. Ufri Angloga Junction. Awokwa. Udu crow from traffic light. No Wafa right. Na Wasane. Na as all Kosra no Wafa say. Oh. And Oko Kumasi. Omo ye Kumasi Ghana made. Sanders and slippers no you omu free Ketia no ehwa na dodo na wo mo ye adwuma. Then the good people of Ashanti region ya kase di opa ade akokotoko ye nya na bro yetimiti si mountain eyo ye kire edi atamwa me eyo ye kire ni bia ebo kodwane
nipa da kai o Atonsu market timi di
atamwa timi koto ofuna da ka Ede Mahama mfoni ta ho yekusie Mahama. Ti Mahama tem. That's 20. Yes, 2015 2016.
Na oga se me na yeme.
2016 they gave Akufo-Addo 1.6 million votes as against Mahama 490,000. 2020 election they gave Akufo-Addo almost at 1.7 ukabo ma appropriate na 1.8 million votes as against a year Mahama 600,000 nom de mam Akufo-Addo na ene Otumfo ote kokoso nananom aya de sresrefo ene Otumfo esre nkrofo
wondo
kutua bi Ansah
ko no chide yo twam na kohwe Asante Mampon hospital
na
yade chew wonto wo yare
na mega no kra na yetwe no fom
na me ka so
e ko mo hini yetwe no fo zo busasi ko mojo
me si wo de twam
na ba to so
Asante Mampon government hospital Akufo-Addo ho da ne ba ne free otwam wo da bia wo na hospital no me so da ka mu a wo yare ye de wo
nansia na okọ commission dan aban dan was what the ama
aban dan community school at Rollins ni na Kuradu Sima Mampon eya omoye vocational training ni ade wo ho eno no wa Akufo-Addo na akobu dan no no agi asase no eno de asi hotel any event center ambaja nkoma
na eba na batu mu a Ashanti region ko mo ya aboa unima aboa mo ye eba na batu mu dabi omo ye nantwie yes o enantwie
onim na hoden
na nani ate dodo
ani tiere aponche
we mu ani ti bebre susu ama abo aponche ache ene wote kokoso esre adane ode sresrefo no srade ketwa bi ansa 100 Ghana o de fabra 50 wode koye den wode kwakosiesie hospital ya ban ede
nti
wankasa wode kosiesie na himfie
ya bio nti waka asema kire ekromuofo so unim nyansa
owie na otumfo so ma we enya politics nana ofuto nda ye pa na nsia mfa ne
oh ya di obi amfa
se enya politics enya politics papa
na wan na say eye sa eye conference
wan na si eye Afari hospital no enya ban anya bia ote kokoso konfanoche omojeje ya afo sika omni beti elibeti royalties ma da bi eya ban ho ne kro enti ya politics papa ye be ye ne pepe matopoku prempe because of vice president awoko pedi wako donate 200,000 and at the whole matese see the whole Ashanti region MPP majority caucus no omo zako donate 100,000
hwe nkwasi asem
and amutaka enko aso wasi MP so wako donate 110,000 ano de ama and otumfo bege onu ankasa na nanom a omo ato aba mo omo aba
ya okay ya de ya enti about even say 40 plus MPs no
about 40
omo ya cabinet ministers ebi deputy ministers
nana
enti wo mo ahunu the situation a konfanochi
kone ko bisa napo a osode a otatono so ndo yo de hye ofrimanhia eninti en lobby man no be ba omiara ni meet koko bisa ne say de na Ashanti region fo hia obeka cho say Ashanti region no mu hia t-shirt MPP t-shirt and the ade o manage ho pa na pro beka cho plain say Ashanti region they don't need hospital
ne hwene ase etena so gi awo
they don't need roads they don't need improvement o mu hia MPP t-shirt and there oguru ho ayebeku Ashanti region according to Napo that's what they want and Akufo Addo nya hospital a big deal
t-shirt no
can you imagine say mama na ti ade so NDC na ti ade so enna nana sante hina ko bodwa data eyela sulala esre sika so de kwakoye de kwakosi konfano che abaya asabia nka NDC fo Ashanti region ka mo betena he
ubenu bia kwa campaign
enka mahama ntunka betimi akwa Ashanti region enti ka NDC fo betimi abia mu office e wa Ashanti region kasada na osenka mu office no mu ene mu tuam na mu de ahyem makata so. But it is happening. And nobody is talking in Ashanti region. And you can now appealing to people as let's be. But and cross or my being say Ayabaya said ye Akufo Addo watching wanyala la sulala and you go asphalt. Ewo chebi. Akufo Addo be a president Chepi Government Hospital. And yakwakosi VVIP ward. Chebi for anyala la sulala.
Was it a hospital as VVIP ward?
Ko chebi na correct. Government hospital as VVIP ward.
Ya na yonwa. You see a whole court complex.
Oh nana me boba. Me say abato wo nsunso. Yes, abato wo nsunso. Na mo ani ti bibira ma abo apo.
Because we refie no.
Mo ani ti bibira ma abo apo nchiachi.
A whole court complex.
O chehine. Wanya demonstration. Wanya la sulala. Ena yegu asphalt yesi hospital ene Akufo na be prene nim se Ghana zongos chebi susu ka ho asphalt for ye de ko amene housing Rice and housing yesi adan a ye prugu ye chebi no nya da kuma era no so ni pantimo ye chichiri new town o chehine wa anye dede vote say no de Akufo Addo ni vote o de ha chebi de Akufo Addo kra enu 50,000
accounts
and 50,000. But Ashanti region gave Akufo Addo 1.8 million votes in 2016.
Gabi ne bedi atunya otumfo no a no mo atwa na pa.
It took one government under Mahama to build a hospital called Afari. Nyano nko several health infrastructures in the Nusi, our Ashanti region. What is saying? Just 4 years. And has taken Akufo-Addo 7 years to 8 years. Amene was Asante for Nana Ohene. Edini domani nom koye lala sulala. Ekwa srekai for some mrambe donati sika mayen. Na yemfa nko siese konfo anochi aban ya sabia. People must think. People must think. Se Akufo-Addo yo nyansania. Nana enka nanu ya otumfo kasakwa abebu no wabu no enko ye enka onko membetu anamo but so biaka
no but you see meba onto apart from kasakwa no well me no left to me alone esenka ohene ne nkrofo faso eka bibi edisi Akufo-Addo anim pray nye pray fa
yeti ani say nana
that's my
opinion.
I may be wrong, but that's my opinion.
Because
on say ohini yo takwa last 2 weeks or last 3 weeks ohini bi ukrawa odi me afele mbela amo aboni di a cheme da your video no bat me okasi Akufo-Addo animu plane say ade we wo krom ha no yanu nti de tua taxes e de ma enye yen yasede say ya onkrofo en services ade ni bi okasi nanim plane say finito era na be
nana Ashanti region
eja wie na
obja men sem no to sa tutum sa
enya bufu
tutum sa enya bufu oba papa ba Ashanti region ene yenyi jisika emfa nko siesie hospital a eye aban die awmreko MPP ene teso na onitifo bia na maka there's a difference between onitifo and nyansani dwene wodwene dachi onitifo wodwene ne wonwene dachi enti onitifo bia no he give the people what they want and not what they need. Akufo-Addo is giving the Ashanti region what they want and not what they need. And intina Akufo-Addo ko gina nana Asante hina himfie manhia nana yeba bia baba pa wo frasi wo ya osumo maba mo emsfofo one he nkan answer o se fie kuto no krado so pe mampeni ni bia di onie do ade kire omo no enya sa no kokko ane konto kobuye no mama ko manhia himfie no o ka che se nana toilet ne kra de ne nka meme ne kra de ye assembly adwuma ye be camp puntujuma nkasa puntujuma ye friend puntujuma na oboboles na obosa fe manhia se ye ka edos no do de twaso na de aka no afie se ni ya to aso Mahama gave Ashanti region what they need. Akufo-Addo is giving them what they want. What they want is to see
no lies.
What they want according to Akufo-Addo is to see say ono Asantini no so ye ka ba ya ban ni yes ya ban ni enti no come and share say nana wa de share mo nana mo muni o do de ma mo no. That's what they want.
It's good say according to Akufo-Addo no because enye the Asantiman want no and enye the
say
neither need no
Akufo-Addo is giving them what they want
say
they want. That's where
and in any sense that is what they want.
No, it's not what they want.
They demonstrated.
Nana, that is what they want.
They demonstrated.
Akufo-Addo is giving Ashanti region what they want.
They demonstrated
because they are Ashanti epe and it's Ashanti region pe and it's a mechanism say so
yaw mimi fra Ashanti Mampong for almost 20 years we were struggling with water. John Mahama ko Asante Mampong hine ho no a vice president too no the two nanim no so mamenko Japan bra ko pay grant almost about 15 to 20 communities from Kofiase Kokrobo Chinimfaso Sataso Damai Ebosofo ne nasefo nyina ne sa water plant na so plan ya numu so ni wiye ne nipa na ekoto aba na na ewura fi se eyobi na ama no numu nsuo say the appointed cry MPP anti NDC abakura kakrampo no na so ase ate
obeto enti Akufo-Addo is only giving the Ashanti region what they want. Exactly. Because by Mpuntujuma 2020 Akufo-Addo kobu akonta kire Nana Asante hene Mahama su kobu akonta kire Nana Asante hene asasi wura Akufo-Addo se nana me baye manya wabro wona nanom omuso omabam cabinet ministers obubobo mu di no de kire owie no koye Mahama koye no Mahama nkoka say me mabam ni mikofa Asantini we so mamesom ana obi free mantam we mo because ane ne de normal Mahama ema tangibles eniama Mpuntujuma yehu asisa ni pabra bono kae ene tuma Asanteman otumfo tuma ne manfo say ene obi aye adwuma obi ankonkomo eye ne ntoa enye sa no tumfo ka kire mu mi enom kobo mu ntoa ena Asantefo Ashanti region adehye to aba say Mahama Mpuntujuma ne nya ne epe enti we be ma 600,000 votes Akufo-Addo de ordinary be minister what they also free ya be ya agric minister and your man 1.8 million votes and to be Akufo-Addo onko say dey we confirm na chair so see in krum
anyway. All right, so Tabia Bar Center at the Tabia Heba Meshaba into the Yadia Hunam yo ya wanumato no anumbi Tabia Bar capsules ya memini bi ebebua papa afi wasimen kancha se St Andrews for egusua wo mo eje school for nkoda SHS 1 admission omguso oba ensohwe resource number na watutumika ekoho omo fa courses to say general arts, business, home economics, agri science, general science and visual arts. Ubedua from 0546048332. Na wasimen kancha say Greenfield Scientific Bar Clinic. Omna de bright soja capsules and bright garlic plus capsules aba udompe mabua na de wani achire ho omo ebesa ya de kama me pacho me bomb last draw star 413 hash CMG scratch de no aka nipa mienu a me ba bebo enti ya ntem
yes obi
yes na the meetings upon meetings
easy
so we doctor unhume
Bobie na wo hwehwe me
unhume
wo hwehwe me
no see me anywhere
wo hwehwe me no wo hwehwe me a wo behume wo no fie wo so de kamene wa
na bibi akoso kama
nyame adom bibia ekoso kama
mo campaign strategies ni ade
ya campaign dia
ya ndia mo nka mo obi anti bi
ya campaign dia seja dada mo ase MVP for ya da mo ase da mo ase
ujidi
ba omi a mo de na maye ya da mo ase
ujidi
ya da mo ase
why
ya da mo ase Bobie before ameba ho ma mentia his excellency his excellency the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, baby, will be a His Excellency Otie Upau.
Oh, I see.
Otie Upa. Inti abribi ameba happy. I was listening to you live. It's my mentia. Na mentia no hokani ya mama Malodi oba papa bi.
Mama Malodi na ya mama hwehwame.
O beti eni kruba catch.
Mama hwehwame.
Ai, o besi show. Na macha wa mwe ma mentia. The only general in Ghanaian politics, Chairman General Bakope, Chairman General Mosquito, Mechia, ye General Secretary Fifi Kwete, and other fake members in Mechia NDC neck, and a rec, ne Omweka NDC for ne Ghana for 8 years in Mechia, Bobie Medentia Sonko, Emma Mehokeni, Alaji Amidu, Abubakari. Baby Obia, ye Mechia, no nya quainty, Menenso Mechia, me my name, fear for me man in Mechia. Bobie me da say coming back to a question o say adenti na make us say that MPP for us ye da wo mo ase me die me da wo mo ase na before omo primaries no me granting interviews bebre un say na be ye one major question a journalist bi na host bi anya kwanya so interview obebusa among the 5 candidates one na me say me die me pe ba omia because NDC this time around ye higher ho. Now say me will say when this mo anka de meka final and meka say yeah we should just procure about 100 buses per nanka ya mount video cameras ne projectors wo car so ti edu constituency bia now they see one nanka ye play ba omia ne videos ne ye play ne yere de nanka de ono aka ye no na ke ahwe kwan a obefa so a obeyi ano ebi ni sen mo kwa akansie na du ba bia na MPP for mo fi so mo nim nyansa pa sorry to say me kotu Kennedy Japan asem baako was MPP for sebi koto me kotu Kennedy o si omo agimi me ka say because me ngimi ya me NDC ni was MPP for omo agimi pa se mu nyina mate obi ehun video no so
nka 39 atoma no say 37
was MPP for sebi anya mi o me da ngimi was MPP for ya jimi pa
nka 37 atoma
na se sebi o se de Kennedy Japan kan se MPP for omo ngimi ya mo present candidate mo amonim se ni credibility asakra ene ba umi ekasa na se obi chim ni radio and ni TV to ha ohun na obetwam obege Bawumia is equal to Akufo-Addo. Bawumia is equal to Akufo-Addo. No matter Ashanti candidate, omo pe kra na obi kan ye boy bi dey. It's the same. Obi say muka say Asante mu dey omo pa mo mefa sabi o. Kro bia Asante kra meye Bawumia. Ye nya adwuma. And why will you present a losing candidate? Na maybe a chamu say na wutie omo nsem ade na omo kan bi ye say omo dey memu fa mahama mo dey mahama ba dey wo be lusu. And I see the Mahama ni yenim. Mahama na what records are obetimi dia biti whoever emerges the winner. Ewo MPP mu. And I see the Mahama beba. Na mo so bo dia dru ho. Canada Japan other candidate other friends MPP members. Omo kasa kire mu. Omo say ba wo mere credibility as even vice president. Asa atuni ni jokes. Enti ma edi enti na ese mo kwato abayi we. E wono kwa ne serious. Dr. Timothy Bawumia.
But me, it seems that Bawumia and I say on election we move with policy conversation. They have a different motive.
Oh yeah, who ni now? Who meetings next year? You know. Yeah, who ni now? What my say? Okay, they have the judiciary. Okay, they have the EC and nyoma. This time around, and yes, Uncle Fon the determine who becomes the president of Ghana. A Ghanaian electorate. You back county every ballot to be a ballot box no. You back county. It is no na Bawumia and the no I won't move there no need that's what. Almost forget it. Almost forget it. Krana one kasa national headquarters. And a statistics a catcher says a one to me with nobody. And it me echo below 64% to Timmy Winnie. It's Bawumia dear no they on board. Is it because of the Muslim Papa Ben Bawumia? And now no Maulid deal said they are moye no Maulid omoye wo Dakuma say no ye bemo so ye true Muslim anka womra unka no kre udru a Christopher sorry a wakokoto we see and bless you we believe in Jesus Christ we all believe it's like odru baby anani refi ne ho
Kwasi proud to say Muslim by
what's why you froster
Muslim by Christian by night.
I love the word you use it. What's why you scammer?
A Maslock deputy CEO. Was it Bawumia running double track?
Hey, yes, serious. And Bobie on my on a more serious note. Bobie, may the assembly to Java platform you so.
Mati.
Now say me nya kwan any radio programs. Me call radio at our programming soon na me program. And you may be Ghanaians, we should be very careful. Nanado, President Kofo, former president, know him how dangerous Nanado is. Okay. And Kofo predicting Nanado, so be a bad president. I'm Ghana. Ye funny say you joke. And now no one more a year, one more cotton across Shia sports stadium. Say mo kaya sama Nanado kaya. Ojina what can say? I will do everything beyond my powers. A dear power Nanado no bluffy. Me jina wa fidie we so aka che na nado ne tim ne MPP fonya ase na nado no bluffy oja nanum o kasa keke baby awadro no no kwa se obodin bi kwa na ne refi o kasa keke se na nado se wo tumi ene o se wo power samre o man no asey onfa 1 year na aka no enye ne yie na so odru ho na Ghana fo se kwan a wo de afa so a ho kira wo de akomu kita ase nepotism ene corruption mother serpent any a who freedom of speech and Ghana have been here no Ghana forecast on better Obama and Adwa Ghana for am about Bawumia because me can say Bawumia me can Nanado because Bawumia is equal to Nanado. Yeah. What you say? Sanyo Mani you dangerous commenter as a democratic leader Ghana as a democratic country ni baby aye do a democracy mono a president and says o kasasa as a said civil society organizations say what Ghana ha one more drink on another speech, you know, so because a grounds for a recipe for disaster. Yeah. A recipe for this because that comment in our mind. And is it telling Ghanaians to say John Mahama, His Excellency Winia, overpower ne manana.
And the power belongs to Akufo.
There be that. But I don't know what no kasa. Where you penny moon?
Was or psyche.
What you say? A gentleman what they want no kasa. It's very bad of a president to talk like that. A loose talk. Now media me catch and say or bluff it. Another dangerous thing I me person me can't want some. Yeah, we mere religious campaign or necrophobia shasi. Ghana, ye ni a Christopher ni a friend say Muslim for ye nya problem da na. Yati ha mo who say yes Muslim ni bi akwabu obi because of a Christian na. Ana yati am a Christian ni bi akwabu obi because of a Muslim ni na. Other than iba we mere all campaigning on religious grounds. There be because at the end na ye no me I foresee danger. Emwa Ghana. This time around, on campaigning based on the political achievement. Ni dollar was what chi to muma ediki no ma IGP. On share sa your mano. No share on campaigning say oh na me economic expert but be advice ne dey ma shift say me IT expert. On campaigning on some of these merits. Your man will feel say why ye. Na onya sa religious in a war trade no is dangerous for Ghana. Ye ntina ha nya problem bi ada.
Wonim say asebwe me kaya na ye me din because of me ni listo wo ye ni pa bia yonkofa enti omakope enkola bi me Bobie bo me fidie so da because I don't want to be part Ghana yentesa omoso me ye fulani for nkola na omka twipa afe na du fulani for so enti afe no mo ba be ye campaign na Samira na akachom so munye campaign. It's on social media. Samira says Samira ba umia wotie me year. Very dangerous. Why ye disgrace to womanhood. Why ye disgrace to Islamic religion. Why ye disgrace. Obiti nche obebu samisade. Enyo. Me wari kra muni metuba. Me kra na metuba na me atete me a wale na de mewura mu emfie kakra yi ni kra no. I tried as much as possible to live as a Muslim woman. Wo ye the Muslim ni twa wo ye fono. Anya kra. Enioma e kire wo kodran mu ni se wo ware a wotiri ho de eye must for every Muslim obabia. Na wonya ware de ababia wonam biara esese wo de ma ye fi kata wo ho. Ensese obema bi ehu wadagya no nye se wo be ro wo ho na wo be pai watade ho show skin na chese wo yi wadagya. So wo sha atade na eyi wo figure kra wo yi wadagya. Samira ba umi ase oye Christian sorry oye Muslim on hwe sene Aisha Buhari mo kai Buhari you said no address but Samira eye Muslim only when elections approach and oye Muslim na said what you say na sad ne na o se ofuli hwan eno na memeti zongo for maame for ne se debi nye se ne yasum kramosom no otimi nsom kramosom no abra wo hia kramofo na time a woni kram ubenya de wo pawie no wo wi afa na wo beyi wo body ne wo figure no akokire nti akoyese kremu by the slay queen by night. It's bad. What you say and as a position na wo no ye wo ye nkola ne bebra wo mu sua fi wo ye no bi because I remember there was a day me call program bi me fi wo na me see me fa me kunu office me do asem obusa me ane say o ma ye fi wo and I was like oh say me boduku wasi debi wo ye wo ba ware for eti esese wo gu ma ye fi na wo ba me ha na se me malamfo ne gu ha wo gu mani mu ase enti efi ho ba no me ma ye fi ne gu ha yi efi wo kɔ no ba bia me nam bia me boduku no mpa me ma ye fi e kire se ma ware ne ka me ho how many times na mo hu se ba wo me ayire okuta ma ye fi in public how many times except time a wo mo pe abato bi na nse ya wo kunu epe ayi ebe ko primacy wo be sia no na wo frantoma na ode aka ne ho na ode entum maya fina kata ne ho just waiting for the timer ni kunu be wi ni awie na fe no obe show ne figures no de akire oye disaster to Islamic religion no enti me nim say is Muslim for papa no omo so ba wo mia na obi a wudru aso dem a say efrem Timothy wudru aya kramofo mu a wo say na wonim ni dangerous comment bi ode aba when you see omi hwe bi anopai okọ chief imam ho okọ ya asem o kan ne say
They elected me because I am a Muslim. Cheap talk. Yes, when you video ni be am forward am. Oko chief imam hokochiano. And waka chief no Bawumia na yere. And Bawumia na kasa na waka chief imam say the MPP party elected him because he's a Muslim. These are very dangerous comments. And are they expecting say now see Ghana for see a better about on religious basis Christopher ne eyi for kwa mo ne doso enu nti na adwea ne se ohun otra bia na adwea ba ne ho so oso nkamofo ne kra no so ene me do Christopher no ha ma mensa nka se me de Timothy se be ya Christopher so beto ama me. That is a joke. Bawumia is a fraudster. Kwesi prata tema o kan ye no. That is the true definition of Bawumia. Wodu a Christopher ma we odi Timothy wo ban kramofo ma wo de Alhaji Mahmud na me share sa video bi last year o me ya ma lead wo you are JM call ho na o koti
na what is about me introduce on one ka say Alhaji
na de okodu a Christopher mo akwa say
onye bi da
how is it serious Ghana for ye de nyoma bi di agro me from this minute I me no work say me nkasa say me NDC eni me kasa as a Ghanaian me kasa as a Ghanaian enyoma bebre akwatia Ghana ewo under Akufo-Addo's administration a wo kono nyame ya adom na ye no bia ye nwo na ye tiase no o san free so no kra no san impose wono no nipa wo pe a woni mu pefe se wontumi nya adwuma no e de abeto no so de be ya wo mo corrupt deals no oba ba kata echire na Bawumia yesi ebesi usro a ye hye wo mawo Bawumia eba no some of the promises no oh ya bechi dollar ya chi dollar na se na me hwe ni videos ni bi also every village bia fie bia benya ne toilet na under this government Akufo-Addo Bawumia government wo mo say susu se da sunda yese wo mbesa ba biem no me busa Bawumia efie bia benya toilet otimi ye one dam one village one dam no otimi ye one district $1 million no otimi ye sa nyoma nya dollar now can say when the fundamentals are weak, you know, your exchange rate to expose you. At this time now edru almost 30 equal 17 and a bar back and I bet drop here about 12.5 12.3 12.2 so see I'm no can say net at that 12.7 or no fundamentals. Is it strong or is weak? He's refusing to talk about all these things. I feel baby ordinary no a religious comment, a very sensitive to Ghana as a country. Now me dey make Ghana for money mo wo amonhwe now. Aho kira papa we no dey afam 8 years. Kita share the proye. Na say video bi abono ne Bawumia video ana o kana obusa John Mahama 2016 say monya 8 years mo antimi NCS economy na aden na wo san idea pa no na wo dey babiem. You don't have any more ideas to rule the country. Na me busa Bawumia na Akufo-Addo say after 8 years 7 years a wo beko 8 years no e dey adwen na Bawumia da ni tirimu biema aka e dey adwen na wo ni tirimu biema aka
Bawumia head of communications Muhammad Awa Antimi akotra TV3 say
me should be mere hoy
your friend say dollar
na ye 1 to 1 ye be fa call 4
no
300% and omo de omo fa 4 call 17 there on the enye
say ye be 50%
ye be
omo ya
is a fool
uni nipa o ka sa kire no intim omo national chairman e kwa yes
analysis yes na bi kwa ye ne dem to chairman now so afa
press conference no be na MPP for no ferenti omo aka ho asem
and omo ono to fa bi share the bottom
and say awaji mi for no ye no dey share the bottom
and o got we see kare Japan the car you and quote was MPP for the Jimmy
adia so enya po de be finish
MPP for me is that Chairman card is fine.
Alright, so that's it. Live on our Crown 100.5 Citizen Show. Imbo Seba Mesha. Police in Yedru.